WUDG Underground Columbus presents.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tierra Lynn, and you are now tuned in to the Kid Kash and
The
Swamp Show.
dopest hip hop, the dopest hip hop and R&B artists on the underground, bringing nothing but that fire from dope artists from all over the nation.
Hey, what's poppin'? Make sure you tune into the Kid Kash and Swamp Show.
What's going on, world? What's going on, world? It's your girl Fresh Fly from Critical Mind, and you now Kid Kash with the Kid Kash and Swamp Show.
Hi, this is Lee Pride, and you're the Blue, and you're listening to the Kid Kash and Swamp Show.
Yo, what's up? This is Jay Esquire. You're listening to the Kid Kash and Swamp Show here on WUDG Underground Columbus.
This is your girl Pete out of Elmwood Records, and you are now tuned in to the Kid Kash and Swamp Show on undergroundcolumbus.com.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Yeah, it's the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. You know what it is. It's your boy DJ Kid Kash. Yeah, the homeboy Swamp Thing ain't in right now, man. He'll be here in a little bit, but y'all know your boy gonna hold it down. We got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys today, so make sure you stay tuned. We got a lot of good music coming up. Y'all already know how we do with that. We also got Big Clezo featuring J1 with a new track. So y'all know that's a big exclusive for the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. So y'all already know to stay tuned for that. Y'all already know as well to make sure y'all hit us up on the phone line. Y'all know y'all can call in or text us 614-636-5601. Make sure y'all hit us up on our social media, which is Twitter, underground_614. Instagram is Underground Columbus WUDG. YouTube is all you gotta do is subscribe to Underground Columbus, and also on Facebook, all you do is search for us at Underground Columbus. And with that, we would love to have you guys call in because we do have a prize to give away from the vault. So make sure y'all call in. Let us know what's going on with you if you're ready to get these tickets that we got for y'all. We're not gonna tell y'all what it's for until you call in. So we probably do it like twice, maybe 3 times tonight. So make sure y'all be listening up for that. And also we have a guest in the building, Jennifer Ness Houston of Financial Comfort Consulting, will be talking to us today about a few things. You know, we're not going to jump all into the details just yet, so you're going to have to sit around and wait until the Kid Kash and Swamp Show bring her into the show. But she is in the building right now. She's sitting next to me, and we just, chopping it up. So y'all already know how we do. But for right now, we're going to get off into some music. I got some P-Dot coming up for y'all, Swag Dad, Maya Jones, some Stifler Cobain, and some Daystar. But right now, we're about to hit y'all off with that P-Dot with Who Is It? Right here on undergroundcolumbus.com.
Ironic.
She spit fire, she spit flow, she lays track, screaming P-Dot, never hold back, and I got my own show, call me P-Dot, she spit fire, she spit flow, she lays track, screaming P-Dot, never hold back, and I got my own show, call me P-Dot, punishing us, we sticking it to these foes, bring heat to my competition, it's time to give them what they're looking for, let's let these maggots have you nothing while I'm no restacking, back to the drawing board for these pop talks, sugar-coated rapping, I'm always paper chasing, strategizing before you face me, I'm lyrical drama, and I ain't never changing, I know when you're mental, you're trying to figure out who she, first lady in LA, and everywhere we go, we deep, popcorn, better up your wordplay, I rep the dirty glove, where it's always gunplay, you might just catch a few, you just couldn't back glue, and looking at it sideways might be the end of you, I'm back to business as usual with my goon strap. I'm always by my bread. Let's take it to the stage. I'm sure you got the upper hand, and at the end we can leave it to the fans. She spit fire, she spit flow, she lace track, screaming P dot, never hold back. And I got my own show. Call me P dot. She spit fire, she spit flow, she lace track, screaming P dot, never hold back. And I got my own show. Call me P dot. She spit fire, she spit flow, she lace track, screaming P dot, never hold back. And I got my own show. Call me P dot. She spit fire, she spit flow, she lace track, screaming P dot, never hold back. And I got my own show. Call me P dot. We been mobbing through the neighborhood, with that funk sound. We've been thrown down. We've been mobbing through the neighborhood, with that funk sound. We've been thrown down. With that funk sound. We've been thrown down. Trying to play away, but they can't fade us though. We've been mobbing through the neighborhood. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though. That funk sound. We've been thrown down. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though.
Like the son of Machiavelli, Illuminati when I came with the shotty. 16, young Ralph caught a body, and he ain't coming home, probably sitting next to Kwame. On that next deal burning, I was 16, working worth about 30. 800 on a Gucci, started popping pills way before I heard Gucci. Rolling hard on some booty shit. At the after hour, tryna buy beat. Just a young wild nigga. I'm talking Kevin Gates, I don't get tired, nigga. Pair of bows and some wigs moving in a cut supreme with the beat. Guinness is a little nigga. Big game, let me show this little nigga.
That funk sound. We've been thrown down. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though. We've been mobbing through the neighborhood. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though.
Guess what?
That funk sound. We've been thrown down. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though.
Tryna live it like I'm getting, watching one on Sissy Paul, bagging up a whole chicken. Pumping gas for a living, they ain't know about Kush till I brought it from the city. I was down in the Bama, on Cheeseboro Road, they call me a big timer. I don't rock fake gold, every chain 100. Young swag dead, I'm the #1 stoner. As we ride on IMP, bumper C murder, ride with a burner. Which one of these give cars still working? So I get some riding dirt. You ain't know me.
That funk sound. We've been thrown down. They're trying to play away, but they can't fade us though.
We unstoppable.
We've been mobbing through.
Everybody follow me. We on the road.
But they can't fade us though. Live action entertainment in the building, baby. You know the name. You know what live action entertainment in the building, baby. They call me P dot, A dot, M dot, stop it. When I'm on the beat, I always bring the heat, drop it. And I ain't talking guns, my tongue is spit blast spark. When I hit the stage, it grace the laminate, I rock it. The dog can wait the shot at any spot, I leave it blazing. These bars are rocky, hella hot, I represent the real ladies. Sparks like Pyrex, I'm known to blow on any track. Stay with them guys, it's quick to push it, boss, baby.
With your life, all that you want, put somebody down today. You can bring your knife, but I got a gun, put somebody down today. Play with your life, all that you want, put somebody down today. You don't play yourself, to the point and no return, put somebody down today.
Get reaching to the lanes. You mess, we catch quick, don't like 9 times. First lady spit with the click, they got hits. And at the point of no return, I'm a vet. I'm a lady in these streets, but a beast in these beasties. These ain't the only thing I ever learned how to freak. Come holla at the doc, you ever need your tracks flamed up. Living nothing but shots, I'm locked and aimed up. Never did well with the drama, I let it miss me. Put my circle tight, I gotta keep these haters off me. But you can hurt, you can
Play with your life, all that you want, with somebody dying today. You can bring your knife, but I got a gun, and somebody dying today. Play with your life, all that you want, with somebody dying today. You don't play yourself, till the corner no return, and somebody dying today.
Haters gon' be forever fake, haters gon' forever hate. I shake the spot up on you like a fast break. I'm at the point of no return, I'm done playing with ya. I'm from the city of the bad boys, big Chevy whippers. I know I'm appealing, these styles is thick and all that. But I represent the women of class, live from Plymouth Ave. I'm quick with it and spit flame, but in case you miss it, never bring a knife to a gunfight. Silly. My alter ego's aggressive, yeah, but the flow's impressive. I rock mic, it's my last time to share my message. Now you see why they call me the dot boy. Cause I'm all hard to follow and I ain't just making noise. Hold up, let me catch my breath. I still got a few bars to spit, I ain't finished yet. First lady on my team, not easily swayed. This is more than entertainment for me, I'm trying to get paid.
Play with your life, all that you want, with somebody dying today. You can bring your knife, but I got a gun, and somebody dying today. Play with your life, all that you want, with somebody dying today. You don't play yourself, till the corner no return, and somebody dying today.
It's not just about who or what you know. It's about taking that hustle and making it grow. Whoa. I'ma keep it gangsta, keep it corporate gangsta, keep it pretty gangsta. Can't help but keep it gangsta. I'm making moves with my stilettos on. I'ma get what I want. He might think I'm super pretty. He might think he get
let's go.
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
WUDG
Columbus.
Always streaming live at undergroundcolumbus.com.
Get your asses over to ztpmag.com. Check it out. It's that time of year again for all your little boys and girls. Check out the best music from everywhere in every form. Raw, beautiful, old. ztpmag.com.
In a small village in Romania, after the 8th grade, students desiring to attend high school must pay their own way for transportation. From the village of Mociu to Cluj to Apahida, it costs $350 American per year per child for the bus ride of over 1 hour each way. With your help, 8 Roma children will be able to accomplish something their parents and grandparents could not do. Most of their parents have not received an elementary education. This year, 3 boys and 5 girls can have that chance to attend high school. Will you help? Please make a donation of whatever you can to help these 8 children get their high school education. Make your donations payable to Worthington Presbyterian Church, 773 North High Street, Worthington, Ohio, 43085, and add on the memo line bus transportation. Your donation will make a dream become a reality.
NWA Midwest Championship Wrestling is looking for interns. Have you heard of Ric Flair? Well, this is the company that brought you Ric Flair before he went to the WWE, and we're looking for interns to work behind the scenes hand in hand with production, with audio, with video, and with podcasts and radio. Contact Damon Dury, the big dog, at 740-971-3968.
Be a part of the Thursday Club, Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
Hey guys, Scott Shelton here again, Campus Director for the Ohio Media School. Are you looking for a career in media, radio, television, sports broadcasting, or film and video production? You need to come check out the Ohio Media School's Columbus campus. You want a job that you will love, and we have the training to get you started. Stop by the Ohio Media School's audio and video studios to check out the opportunities and internships that we have for our students and graduates. Call 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com.
College Radio Day is coming. Listen live on Friday, November 4th for a special day of programming. Anytime from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Underground Columbus will be streaming with no interruptions, stops, or dead air. Be listening for more announcements coming soon.
I can't live this way. I'm better off alone. I know you don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away. Just go away. I'm better off alone. I don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away. Just go away. I'm better off alone. I don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away. Just go away. I'm better off alone. Go away. Just go away. I'm better off alone. Every time you call me up, screaming, throw this shit in my face. Tell me I'm fucked up, and I ain't never gonna change. I've tried, but I'm just saying, it goes both ways. I hate this game, but I'm still gon' play on the real Cobain. Say you don't give a fuck, no one knows my name. If that's what you think, then it's middle fingers up. Yes, fuck you, thanks, have a nice day. I can't put up with all the bull. Coming in late night saying that I'm foolish. Asking where the bitch who she is, why I throw this shit. Acting all defensive, now I'm thinking that you pulling Duke a loyal ass bitch. Stay about my business, I'm too dope. Cocaine, yeah, full of it. Calling it, interrupting me while I'm rapping. Session turning into mood swings and bad habits. Everything you wanted, but you knew you could've had it. Soon I'm pulling up with my just keep on laughing. Ain't nobody joking, throwing hundreds on it. Sitting in the mansion while they dancing off the acid. Bet I overdosed to buy $1 million casket. Still getting head in hell, which is fantastic. Tell me I'm bipolar, I can't help it. Yes, I'm schizophrenic, panic, cause I'm manically depressed. People scramble, then they vanish, cause I'm feeling like I'm dead. Feelings left, all those lost my brother, I just finally took a breath. I ain't scared of death, tell him bring it. Satan's calling, still recording while the phone is ringing. I just pray to God, and he told me that I'm changing. Told him that I need him, but he always leaves me hanging. I can't live this way, I'm better off alone. I know you don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away, just go away. I'm better off alone. I don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away, just go away. I'm better off alone. I don't wanna stay, so go ahead and go away, just go away. I'm better off alone. Go away, just go away. I'm better off alone.
Ironic. Hey. D-stores in your speakers. Let's go. Baby boy, that ear used to different from my man. I think about the rhyme every time I hold his hand. Keep him on my mind, steady looking at my phone. Make me feel good from my head to my toes. When you do your thing, make moves, cause shots. Man, here she out there selling rocks. Hanging on the block, trying to be, but shows I got two. Cause the feed, so I gotta stay strong. And then I get like I have to show a bad together we can blow trace, just how to lay it. Bag up the butt, how you did it ready, baby. It's not cooked, cash, go up, toast, and spaghetti. No use in here, just came home with a tour. Go take a shower, you ain't gotta say no more. I wanted to know, yeah, where you holding never gag. Once I come, bitches pussy like a knucklehead bear. Same old shit, different. SOSDM, SOSDM, same old shit, different. SOSDM, SOSDM, same old shit, different. SOSDM, SOSDM, same old shit, different. SOSDM, come up in your spot, looking too fly. So many niggas wanna see what I'm into. Spin high, ride low, send a porn in your show. What cold is how she roll? What am I drinking? Top shelf. What am I smoking? White granddaddy. So high, no, that I just seen your great grandpappy. They start, don't take no keys. So quick to pull a 9 on them cheap. Stacks are high, your money so long. Check your stocks, nigga, call Mary Lynch. Lyrical thirst, I quench. I know that ass is thirsty. She tastes like chocolate. They call her Queen Hershey. Haters, I show no mercy. Murkins are acting worthy. But surely, they crazy. They poppin'. Nip Molly's. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Cause I'ma sit first class, I'm VIP. And I cringe when a nigga ain't got on my knee. If you ain't talking dollars, ain't shit for me. Same old shit is different. SOSDM. SOSDM. 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 I'm a type of dime that come with a fee. Please, no games can afford me. Got the right door but the wrong key. See, can't no nigga do this for me. I do what I wanna do regardless. See, I'm a grown woman, no kids, please. Roll out in that platinum Benz. I'm a been woman, top dollar. See, always find a ways to make money. Go, proceed to the next hustle. I bow, never fall. Chill with Orcho, then ride solo. Don't get caught, so I flip them birds and I leans like a trollo. Same old shit is different. SOSDM, SOSDM, same old shit is different. SOSDM, SOSDM, same old shit is different.
J Stars in your speakers. Yeah. Alright.
College Radio Days, Friday, November 4th.
Hey, this is Sean Lennon, and I support college radio. I feel like it's the final frontier of, like, real people versus the robot corporations, you know?
Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers.
10 years ago, you couldn't Google our name. You couldn't ask Jeeves about what our band was. You know, we did not exist. But things like college radios, and that translates into word of mouth, and that translates into people coming to shows. I think it's just, I can't stress enough the importance of that.
Nikki Silver from NPR's The Kitchen Sisters.
College radio is just an incubator, a great place for people to be experimenting and pushing it out there. It's learning how to present your ideas, how to tell a story in a way that's going to be convincing and, you know, really influence people.
College Radio Days, Friday, November 4th, the day when college radio stations come together across the country. For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogram and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogram and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogram and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
I want it, I work for it, never seem to get it. Looks good, does it feel good? Running everything on credit. Paris I desperately want, I imagine the scene. Home I always stay, a girl who can't stop her dream. Under a mountain of debt, trying to dig myself out of it. I have no one I can blame, I got myself into it. A sunset in Paris, a life that's so careless. Wine from my terrace, watching the sunset in Paris. A sunset in Paris, a life that's so careless. Wine from my terrace, watching the sunset in Paris. How I want Paris, how I need, but I can't leave. I got chains on me. I struggle to make ends meet, such a difficulty. When I wake up from my sleep, it depresses me. sunset in Paris, a life that's so careless. Wine from my terrace, watching the sunset in Paris, a sunset in Paris, a life that's so careless. Wine from my terrace, watching the sunset in Paris.
You are now rocking with the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. That was Bell right here on WUDG UndergroundColumbus.com.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that second voice. Y'all know who it is. It's that boy.
DJ Swamp, we in here, man. Happy Thursday to everybody. Sorry I was running a little bit behind, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm here now, and we are blessed also to have the lovely Jennifer Ness. Jennifer Ness.
There you go.
I got it right.
I still heard the
I stopped, though. I stopped. But
Jennifer Ness.
Jennifer Ness. Yes. How goes it? I don't know if you probably did pleasantries already, but we're gonna okay, good. So
it goes well. It goes awesome.
Good.
Today, this is an awesome day. So I'm looking forward to talking to you all and sharing a little bit about what I've been through and how I overcame, and just helping anybody to overcome.
No doubt. And just to enlighten anybody, I'm not sure. I don't know if Kash brought it up yet or not, but this is the last few days of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we definitely wanted to make people keep people's eyes open to this subject. Hopefully I'm wrong about this, but it seems to be one of the subjects that's kind of thrown under the rug sometimes, maybe.
I definitely agree.
Okay.
I was talking to one of my business partners this morning, and we were talking about the fact that when you go through it, because I grew up watching my mommy go through it. So I was one of them people like, I'll never do that.
Right.
Like, I guarantee if somebody ever try, all that type stuff.
Yeah.
So then when I did go through it, I was silent about it. Like, nobody knew because I was so embarrassed because all that lip service that I had done for years. So when I went through it, I'm like, I can't show nobody. And then I kept trying to protect, my image, I was just very prideful.
Mm-hmm.
And so I never told anybody until here recently. And it was like, more than 15 years ago. But it's one of those things that you say in your mind, I'll never let anybody hit me. I will not stay in a relationship like that where there's abuse or it's unhealthy. But we do. The bottom line is we do. And some of us don't even realize we're in unhealthy relationships, and we just stay in it for all types of reasons. But and the studies have shown that the major reason why folks stay in those type of relationships is monetary. I can't afford to let go. And that's the main reason why I stayed in it. I was in a relationship with a guy who's a drug dealer. He took care of me. He gave me things I never even dreamed of having, stuff that I know I couldn't have did for myself. He put me in this certain lifestyle that I knew I couldn't maintain on my own. And so when he did begin to abuse me, physical abuse, sexual abuse, I stayed. I stayed because it wasn't so much that I loved him, but I was just used to that lifestyle, and I didn't want to let it go. And so I covered up his mess. I took a whole bunch. I stayed way longer than I should have, and I'm noticing that I'm not the only one. But I did, and it's a reality, and it's a reality here in 2016. Like I was saying earlier, I have a client. I was talking to him, and this is a male, and he's 40. I want to say he's like 43. And he's in a relationship right now. It's not that it's abusive, but it's unhealthy. Like they hate each other. They argue all the time. It's emotional abuse, not so much physical abuse. And we were talking today, and I was like, why are you still in it? Like I talked to you 4 months ago, and you said you were leaving. He was like, well, my plan is in February, I'm going to have saved up enough money where I'm going to get my own place. And I'm like, so you're basically staying in an unhealthy relationship because you can't afford to pay bills on your own? That doesn't even make sense. He said, what, you want me to go to Faith Mission? I was like, if that's going to make you happier.
Yeah.
Go to Faith Mission.
Yeah.
So, so it's not just women. it's not just women that stay in unhealthy relationships. It's also men,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's not just young folks, old folks. I mean, there's plenty of people. If you look at the whole pedigree, they, you know, folks, you know, they brag on, we still together, but why y'all still together? Is it because y'all committed? Is it because you love each other? Or is it
Yeah.
because you're comfortable and you
Mhm.
can't afford to let it go?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wow. Yeah.
That's earful.
Mhm.
Yeah, but and I think that's probably one of the common misconceptions that, you know, it's not that it's just women that go through that, but there's also men that go through that who just might not be that headstrong, or
It's the pride.
pride,
There
you
it is.
know. Yeah, that's
Pride
probably
and
the
ego.
biggest thing, an ego. Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, and the boys probably don't know, you know, probably their close friends don't even really know.
Yeah.
Because that's not a conversation you want to have with your
Absolutely
homeboys.
not. It's some things are socially acceptable, right?
Yeah.
But nobody really talks about money and finance. It's just something that we just sweep under the rug. We act like we got it going on. For example, like I have a class that we host every month, once a month, and we get folks in there. We get realtors. We get, you know, we get political folks. We get loan officers. We get everybody, right? And in the class, they're talking about, oh, I got it together and all this crap. But then when you pull their credit, you're like, whoa, hold on, let's do this one-on-one.
Right.
You know, and then when you do that one-on-one, it's like, oh, yeah, well, you know. And then we even get folks that's afraid. They have so much pride they won't even join the class, and they'll call say, "Is it possible for me to get a one-on-one session?" Yes, but that's going to cost you double. You'd rather pay double just so you won't be in around folks that's in the same situation that you are. So I think that's a problem with us in general. We have too much pride, too much ego, and we allow it to keep us in a box. You know, we really can't get out of that box unless we are vulnerable enough, or even just nude enough to say, you know what, this is me, here I am. And that's what we're afraid of. I don't know why we're afraid of that, but we are.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And now you to backtrack a little bit. I mean, you talked about finance and stuff like that. And from what I understand, you actually have a finance company.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
My company is called Financial Comfort Consulting. We've been in business since 2009. We focus on two areas of finance. So we focus on personal finance. So I wrote a book. It's called the 21-Day Fiscal Boot Camp. In that book, my business partner and I, we talk about 4 areas of finance. We talk about budgeting, credit, debt elimination, and savings. And then the other side of my business is dealing with entrepreneurs and their finance, helping them to understand what's going on in their balance sheet, you know, understand how to make projections for the following quarter, the following year, and actually meet the goals that they set for themselves. So
Yeah, okay.
help them to put together a strategy to meet their financial goals. So dealing with the personal finance and the business finance.
Well, I know I need your help on the personal side and the business side.
And I got you.
Right.
On everything.
I need a 360.
I got you. We actually have a class coming up this Sunday. It's called the 720 Credit Improvement Movement. So we do that once a month. It's been phenomenal. I mean, we have helped in 2016 alone, from March through September, we've helped 10 people get homes. And I mean, these are people that were just not in a way that they're able to, or not even thinking about it. And we're able to really close on their homes. The last one was September 16th. And so true testimonies, real people, real results, and helping them go, whatever your score is, whatever your goals are, helping you to implement a plan and say, okay, by January or by December, you know, it's still October. So you could potentially move into your home for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. We put what we call a fiscally fabulous solution together. Look at whatever your goals are, whatever your barriers are, and just start knocking them down and getting you where you want to be. So I challenge you to join our class, you and your wife, and we can definitely help you. We can put you a solution together.
'Cause I know I need a high 600 to get this military VA loan for a house.
There you go. I got you. I got you. I mean, there's so many products out here. This new product I just found out about. I probably signed up about 6 people, but it's called Self Lender. So what this product does is it allows you to save as well as build your credit. So it's a CD. Right? So you get the CD, but you don't actually fund the CD. The bank funds the CD. They put it in the CD for you for 12 months. You fund the CD every month. So to start off, it's only $12. And then you pay, like say, for example, the cheapest one is $550. Then every month you pay $49.50, and that goes toward the CD. So 12 months later, you have that $550 and the interest, which is only about $5. But bottom line, they report to all 3 credit bureaus, and you build that savings account with it. So you have that savings component and the credit builder component, and it's installment loan. So it's weighted heavier than a revolving loan. In addition to that, you ain't paying nothing but $12.
Right.
So it's pretty hot. So
That's the initial startup.
the initial startup is $12, and you just pay that monthly fee of $49.50.
Man, you hear that?
You
get some CDs.
You better holler at us.
Yeah.
You better holler. Right.
She's about to hit you up now.
Normally, folks were using like secure credit cards and things like that because that's a good way to build your credit. But gone are those days. There's those secure cards. They take too long. You end up messing it up just like a regular credit card because you end up spending it.
Yeah.
With this, it builds your savings and it builds your credit. You can't beat it. It's a win-win. It's the best thing since sliced bread.
So I want to try. How does, or let me say, what can someone who is dealing with some type of abuse, whether it be whatever abuse it is, because a lot of times with the finances, maybe they don't want, or they try to figure out a way to save without the significant other knowing, because maybe that's an issue.
Yeah.
So are there ways that they can be able to put their
I think the best way to do it, you really got to be strategic. Because the one thing you don't want to do is get caught in the act and end up creating an issue that was not there.
Right.
So I think the biggest thing is just to reach out discreetly. Everything I do is confidential. I would never tell him your business, even though y'all business partners. Your business ain't his business, and his business ain't yours. Yeah. So if somebody were to reach out to me, and I'm sure there's other folks they could reach out to, but just reach out. Just start to build something. Even you will be surprised at compounding interest. People don't even realize the benefit of that, or even just how huge that can grow over a matter of months. You could put aside $20 every month, $35 every month. It's going to grow. And so it's just starting somewhere. It's just really just getting started. That's the bottom line. And you know it's not going to be huge lump sums because everybody going to notice, if you put away $100, it's like, what happened to that $100?
Right.
You know, but you start doing those little lump sums here and there and put it somewhere where you're not going to get a statement, You have to be really smart and strategic about it. Make sure that you're getting an electronic statement. Maybe don't even get one. Tell them, I'm good. If I need to know, I'll log online. And all the banks do that nowadays. They don't want to send you nothing. And some of them even charge you to send you a paper statement now because they don't want to send it out anyway.
Right.
So don't get any statements sent to your home. Get it. Don't even get it to your email. Or get it to an email that you don't check, or a brand new email, or things like that. But there's ways that you can be strategic and be really purposeful on starting to save money and putting a plan into action. And what I'm offering today is anybody in that situation, they can give me a call and I would do that for them for free. Wow. Because of the fact that I've been there. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to live in fear and to not know, and just to have that uncertainty about life, period. So if there are folks that are listening to the show, they can call me. I would love to help put a plan together to get them out of an unhealthy situation. Definitely.
We'll definitely have a chance here soon where we'll allow you to give out your contact so that they can make that happen. Now, obviously, the things that your unfortunate events that you went through got helped you get to where you are now. Of course, you're stronger, you're a businesswoman, you're a professor. But just backtrack a little bit and just let everybody know, what was that? How was that gray area like for you?
My.
Right.
So it's funny because it's man, sip some tea up in here. So let me tell you, I was in a relationship with a guy that was really a pedophile, if you think about it. I was 17 when I met him. He was more like 36. And so initially the relationship was good. I mean, I'm like fourth generation poverty. So I didn't know anything else but fourth generation poverty. So I didn't know anything else but being poor. So when this guy came into my life, he, began to buy me pretty much. He bought me anything and everything I wanted. So initially, it was good. It was like, that Prince Charming type thing, like, oh, he's amazing. He's taking care of all these things. I remember the very first time he hit me, and it was one of them things that'll shock you. Like, okay, so his girlfriend who lived in Detroit, because he was from Detroit, she called me and she was telling me all of his business. And so I checked him about it. Like, is this your girlfriend? He was like, don't ask me no questions. And I was just like, oh. This is, I didn't even know how to take it. I was like, I cried for a little bit. And he kind of like he went out, bought me something. I'm so sorry, all that good stuff. And I forgave him like that. And it was just like one of those things where, do I tell somebody? Do I call the police? What do? I didn't do anything. I just kept it moving. It wasn't even maybe a week later he did it again. And at that point I was like, oh no, you don't hit me, da-da-da-da. To the point where I remember one time, this man hit me so hard, y'all. My head was bleeding, like profusely bleeding. And I was so afraid to call the police, call the ambulance, call my family, call anybody. And I just laid there bleeding until I just fell out. I was just out cold. And the next morning I woke up and I'm like, okay, I'm alive. All right, good. So I took a shower and eventually, and he'll tell you this, but eventually hurting people hurt people. I flipped it on it. I flipped the switch. I started hitting him. I shot at him. I tried to kill him. I became, that fear turned into anger, So I became the aggressor. I became the predator, so to speak. Until eventually one day I said, you know what? One of us is going to die. We got to just let this go. And then my son, the saddest part about it all is, at the time, my son was 3 and 4 years old, and he was watching all of this. Watching these behaviors, watching his mother be abused, and watching the man whom he called his dad, being the abuser. And that was one of the main reasons why I had to let it go. I had to let it go. And despite, everything that he was doing and what I was used to in that lifestyle, I just had to let it go. And eventually I was able to do that. I just got stronger and stronger and just got fed up, But I know a lot of folks don't make it out. I have a family member that did not make it out, stabbed 37 times by her boyfriend. Yes. And you never know, but these things are escalating every time. The first time it's a smack. The next time it's a pull your hair and bang it into the ground. The next time it's a, you just never know. And if you allow it to, it's going to continue to escalate. That anger, that drive, and that power, because it's really all about power. They want power. They want to overpower you. They want to show you that they're the boss. And I'm not the type of lady that, backs down or bites my tongue. And so I kind of maybe provoked it, somewhat. And I mean, I'm not re-victimizing myself, but you know how we are as strong women.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we could run our mouths and really take it there.
Now I'm going to be in trouble. Let me go ahead and get that couch ready. I'm going to get home.
Get the covers and the pillow, put it on the couch. No, but we do. It's funny, I was on another show and I was talking to the young lady. And she was telling me about what was going on in her relationship. And I said, you know what? We need to learn how to de-escalate. We need to really learn how to deal with conflict. Every disagreement don't have to turn into an argument.
True.
Right? But we're not taught that. And so we do that. You say something to me, I got to say something back. You do. And then we always got something to prove. And why can't we just back down? And just say, you know what? Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, somebody got to get the last words. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Give me 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get back with you. Give me 5 minutes. My current marriage, my husband and I be celebrating 3 years next month.
Cool.
And we have not, and people don't believe this, but we have not argued, not one single solitary time.
Yeah.
We just don't argue.
That's not me.
There you
us
go.
Too. That's not an issue at our house either.
It's like we have a discussion, right? We done been through enough crap. And we have so much respect for one another that he'll just come to me and say, I have a concern, or let's talk about this. And I'm the same way. And we have so much respect. We don't have to elevate our voices. We don't have to go there.
Yeah.
But so many of us do, and I've had my moments where I've taken it there too, but I thank God for the relationship that I'm in now, where the respect level is so high that we don't do that.
That's awesome.
We just don't do that to one another.
I know in the beginning, my wife and I have been married seven years this past June.
Well, congratulations.
And thank you.
It's complete, baby.
It is complete. But in the beginning of our, and everybody's relationship is different. In the beginning of ours, we were both coming from, two different areas of who we used to be. Mm-hmm. And we were both making a personal transition when we met. So in the beginning, there was still a little, I don't want to say conflict, but there was a little more high voice raising and everything, because we haven't established that, like you said, that maybe that respect yet, or that ground. But now, I mean, I've been around her enough to know, when to leave her alone, there or if, be like, all right, all right, I'll be back. Or run into the kids or something. But, but I think that's part of the respect. Like when you realize, okay, that she's in an area or he's in an area that I know that's a red zone.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I ain't gonna poke the bear.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and de-escalate, and then we'll be back. And I think that helps a lot.
It does.
Because first of all, she don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. Some people like that drama. They like to argue. That's never been an issue for us. So it's good to hear another relationship. I know me and Kash talk about our wives all the time and stuff, and I knew him and his wife has a good relationship. So it's good to hear that there are others out there who you're grown.
I had to get to there. I definitely had to get. I used to be that person like you say one word, I'm saying five.
Right.
Head rolling, all that. You know. I used to be that person,
Yeah.
and I think I just had something to prove.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get older, like we said, you just got more respect for yourself and for whomever you're with, and it's like, we don't need to go there.
Yeah.
We can disagree. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have
It's
to, it don't
okay
have
to
to turn
disagree.
into an
You're still
argument.
individuals. Exactly.
Right.
It's
so,
okay to disagree.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely. But like you said, unfortunately, that's not the case for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Where are some good outlets for people to go to who are trying to get out or want to tell their story or, just let somebody know what's going on?
Here's some awesome. I went to this domestic violence awareness event a couple Saturdays ago, and there were at least 7 programs there. The one that stands out to me is Choices.
Mm-hmm.
It's an organization that deals specifically with women of domestic violence, and so I believe that Choices actually gives them like shelter. Their basic needs, food, clothing, to get them out of the situation they're in. I believe it's the only one left here in Columbus. So it's a shelter for women who are survivors of domestic violence. That one is Choices. But there were several others there, and the other ones I had never even heard of. There was one lady there. I just saw her on the news the other night too, but her ex split her head open like from the forehead all the way back, and she had to have like a number of reconstructive surgeries and all these things, and she has an organization that she opened to help women with domestic violence. And when I say there were several, like I can't even remember the names, but the one that did stand out to me was Choices. Yeah, choices.com.
Okay.
But that's just one place, and I say go to your church. Go to your local church. Oftentimes churches are now dealing more with domestic violence. They're understanding that you can't give a rational solution to such an irrational problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're understanding just leave is not the answer, because it just doesn't work
and
that
it's
way.
really not that simple.
It's not that simple. It's unrealistic, right?
Yeah.
They end up going back. They have no other place. People are not long suffering. And most times when you have a predator like that, they've already disassociated you with your family and friends.
That's right, yeah.
And so then when you try to go to your family and friends, they might be looking at you like, oh, where are you being? Or, now they're not even sensitive to the situation because they don't understand it.
Right.
And so I was in a seminar, and when she said that, she said, we try to give a rational solution to an irrational problem, and it'll never work. And I was like, man, I never thought about it that way. Just leave is never the answer. It's just not that easy. So.
Now, I want to talk about the other side of the spectrum for a little bit. Like, what do you think are some of the reasons why a predator, use the name you're using, even starts doing that? Like, what do you think starts to trigger that?
That's a great question. And you know what? Most times it's because they've been abused.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a reality. Hurt people hurt people. So they've either been abused, they have low self-esteem, they have low self-worth, and they want to be powerful. And the only way they can see themselves as strong is by hitting. Men want to be strong, right? They want to be powerful. And so when a woman makes you, emasculates you in one way or another, embarrasses you, emasculates you, the first thing you can do is not say, oh, baby, you hurt my feelings and look weak. It's like, oh, you hurt my feelings and look weak, So you want to lash out with your fists and with your hands. And that comes from a lack of communication. Because men are taught, don't cry, shut up, be strong, man up, all that stuff, instead of saying, talk about it. You know, voice your concern rather than you feeling like I can't tell you how I feel. And this is funny because my husband, it took him a long time to get to the place where he is today because he was shut down for so long. It was a couple of years in his life he didn't even speak. He was adopted and he had just a really tough childhood. And he was always told, shut up, you knucklehead and all, just negativity. And so he didn't even speak. And it took him a while to even be comfortable with even sharing his emotions with me. Like his true emotions and being transparent and wide open. And I think we had to establish that atmosphere in order for him to do so. But I definitely feel like for a lot of men, it comes from having a place of abuse. You've been abused emotionally. You've been shut down. You've been torn down. You've been emasculated. And so you feel like in order for you to be strong, you can't really say or verbalize those things. So you use your hands. You've never been taught. And that's the bottom line. We're not teaching our men to really be men. We're teaching them to be silent. We're teaching them to be punks. And oftentimes in the household, there's not two parent households. A lot of men are absent. And so we have us, the women, teaching the men how to be men, and it ain't gonna happen.
No, yeah.
Right? And so we're teaching them to be more feminine.
That's what brings more consequences and certain stuff upon these young guys that's growing up. Because if there's no male figure in the home, then who do they have to look up to? You're either going to be in the streets or your mother's going to raise you. Not saying that a lot of moms are going to raise their boys to be, feminine or anything like that, but you don't have that strong backbone.
There you go.
Like they say, I learned this a long time ago. The first 5 years of a young boy's life, the mother is like teaching him how to love, how to nurture, how to care. After that, it's all on the father. The father is teaching you from the age of 6 up until you turn basically 18 on how to be a man, how to structure your life the way it's supposed to go. And without a 2-parent household, you would never have that. It's going to always be mama.
And mama can't teach you how to be strong. We might tell you, man up, shut up, suck it up, all those things. I know I'm guilty of that.
Up from somewhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And I was guilty of that.
Or something.
Yeah. And so it takes a man. And when that man is absent, you can look at the statistics of children who have a father in a home or who have a father that's, active in their lives. The statistics of them being successful in any area of their life, whether it be financially, whether it be occupationally, whether it be emotionally, relational, any type of aspect of their life, there's a deficit.
Yeah.
There's a deficit. When our men are absent, our boys become there's a deficit, bottom line.
I think my dad, I always say this whenever we talk about parents. My dad was a father, but he wasn't a dad. He was a father because he provided for us, kept a roof over our head. He worked hard, all that good stuff. But he wasn't a dad. We never, there was no birds and the bees talk. There was no, it really wasn't a how to be a man talk, really. He used to go out, he used to work, he was a chef, but he was a chef, he was a merchant marine chef, so he would go out on boats in the Gulf for months at a time and come back he would do like 4 months out, maybe a month and a half in. So it was a lot of times my brother and I and my mom, who did exactly what you said. She nurtured, she loved, she did all of that. She's the sweetest lady on earth. But that how to be a man, she didn't have that embedded in her as a woman. But I think where my brother and I was fortunate was that we had a lot of uncles and older males around that were able to teach us those things when my dad wasn't around or if he didn't know how. Which I think was part of the reason too, because my granddad, his dad was kind of the same way. So I think it was just that generational thing. But that's kind of how we lucked out, I guess is the word, because we had those. We had on our block alone, every family had a dad, and they all knew each other. So when we were outside, at least one of them was outside, awesome. Hanging with us or talking to us or whatever. We'd always go by their houses, and Dad was always there, kicking it with us and playing sports with us. So that helped, and it's unfortunate that these days, first of all, the neighborhood in general isn't like it used to be.
What happened to the
Right,
neighborhood?
so we can start there.
Yeah.
You know, and the community raised the child. That's all gone.
Yeah.
Subject, boy.
Oh
That
my
is
goodness.
all gone.
The
man.
village. Where is the village?
Yeah, the
It
village.
takes a village,
Yeah.
and our villages are disappearing.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with that. You know, I remember growing up where my mommy, she was pretty much a single mom, you know, the entire time. And I thought it was the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was something missing until I got a little older, and then she ended up getting married, and you know, we had somebody that called himself our dad in our lives at this point. Like, we looking like, for real? What that look like? How that work?
How that go?
How that go? Yeah, but yeah, just growing up.
Where they do that at?
Just growing up in a single parent home, and you know, not having that proper role model for my brothers. You know, both of my brothers right now are in prison. I have 2 younger brothers, and the streets raised them. The streets raised them, and as a result of that, they've been more in prison than they have been out. I mean, literally. I mean, they started getting locked up when they were young, like 10, 11, 12, robbing, you know, breaking into houses, selling drugs, you know, all of that because of that absence of their father. Where was their father at? Their father was in prison. You know, he used to rob banks and things like that. And so, you know, I seen it. You know, I'm not just talking about what I you know, haven't experienced. This is my reality.
Right.
You know, with folks in my family, and you know, my brothers and even my friends and other family members. But it's a reality. When that father is not there, we are automatically at a disadvantage. Just automatically.
Yeah.
So.
And I think one of the, like, a lot of people don't give hip hop a lot of credit the way it's supposed to, but like, one thing, I just watched a video, it had to be like from the early 90s, or like 91, 92, 93, 94, somewhere around that time frame.
The Freaknik days? No, go ahead.
Yeah. Uncle Luke days.
Right.
Yeah.
Tupac,
Couldn't wait to go to Miami.
Tupac was
Right.
actually talking at, I'm not sure exactly where he was talking at, but he actually said the same thing, like, when the father's not around, who do you expect to raise these boys? The ones that's raising them is the ones that's in the streets, the drug dealers, the pimps, the tricks and stuff like that. Those are the ones that's raising our kids, our young men, when we're not around. So what do you expect them to do? They grabbing them at an early age.
They
What do you
really
expect
are.
them to do when they turn 16, 17, 18? They're going to be in and out of the system, in and out of the streets.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're looking at. So if we're not home, or if the mother is not allowing the father to be in the home,
That's
then,
another one too.
yeah,
That's a huge
then
issue.
What do you expect this boy to grow up to be?
Yeah, and then if you think about those role models that they had, most of them were womanizers, right? So this is all these men seen, right? They saw the pimp smacking, you know, the female, you know, telling them what to do and being aggressive, right? So that was their only form of seeing a real man, because the pimp had money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who their role models were. So it's like, oh, the pimp smacked her, she got in line, so let me smack my girl and she gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So those are those examples. It's a trickle effect. And I was even talking to my friend earlier today, and where she said, and it's crazy, but it's a reality. She said that she thought her mom should tell her when the man hit her, oh, girl, it's okay. He loved me. He loved me still. So when she got older, she felt like if this man don't hit me, he don't love me. So she said one time she tried to get this man to hit her, and she burnt him with the hot curlers. Y'all remember the ones that turned it down all the way up?
Yeah.
She burnt him with them just to get him to hit her, and he wouldn't. And he left. He was like, I'm done with you. I'm not going to hit you. And she said she felt bad, more bad that he didn't hit her than him actually leaving. And I was like, wow, look at how that's ingrained in us. You know, just at a young age, your parent telling you, oh, it's okay, he loved me. So she feel like if this man don't hit me, he don't love me. And he left, and she felt bad, not that he left, but that he didn't hit her. And that boy didn't never turn around. He never turned around. He never went back. He like, oh, you are crazy. Because he obviously was raised right.
Right.
This is a reality. Some of the things that we say that we don't want, that we won't ever do, we end up doing because these things are ingrained in us, you know, and we don't even realize it until it comes out and manifests itself. And it's like, oh man, that was some stinking thinking.
Yeah.
But we don't know that until
Yeah.
it manifests.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
man, this is a lot of food for thought.
Yeah, man.
So what
Let's
we're
take a
gonna
break
do
and let
is
them
we're
soak
gonna
that
take a
in.
break. You know, we got to pay some bills with these commercials. So stay tuned to the Kid Cash and Swamp Show. We'll be back.
Be back.
Really?
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
The future of broadcasting is evolving, and you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily at the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School to help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available, the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction for industry experience veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground Columbus.
Underground Columbus.
It all goes down in the underground. Underground.
Person that got under your skin so bad, and no matter what you did, and no matter what you told yourself, you just couldn't stop going back for more. Out of sight and out of mind, but not really. You make my love come crashing down. You keep me coming. You got some kind of hold on me. Please free me. Don't want you, no. Don't need you, no.
raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Yeah. I see you, baby.
You know
what I want. Yeah. Look. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want. Hey, you know what I want. Been sipping on that Henny, blowing on that strong. Hit the dance floor and baby, we was putting on. Now you know what I'm on. Hey, you can get the issue. You can get the issue. Body like an hourglass, banging like a pistol. My baby sacred. Love how I dress with you. 12 black. You remind me of my whip. And I wanna ride, grooving to my sound, smoking and riding. I'm trying to put it down. Girl, how you like it? I'ma knock it out. Beat it like Tyson. Yeah. Bet he can't do it like me. No, bet he can't do it like me. Hit it from the back when I'm playing with the cat. He's smacking on that big old booty like me. Had that thing throbbing, get that thing a murk. Had that thing squirting and shooting like me. Automatic, 2, 2, 3. I bet he can't do it like me. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want.
You know what I'm on. Smoking the blunt, sipping on some Patron. Thick broad, dark skin, wearing leggings with a tone. I can do your body right. Bumping and grinding the Kels and Trey songs. Bending you over, hands touching your toes. Might spend all night with you, should've brought extra clothes. She know the drill when we in the room, never had nothing on. Gripping her hips, make her bite her lips, singing tones. It's a chair in the bed that I can put you on. My pipe waiting for you to hop on, cause girl, you know what I want. Pipe game very strong, we can go hella long. You know what I want.
You know what I want. You know what I want. Looking like jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want. It's 2 a.m. We all alone. You looking like them jeans got painted on. Hey, you know what I want. You know what I want.
College Radio Day, let's go.
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
WUDG Columbus. Always streaming live at undergroundcolumbus.com.
Get your asses over to ztpmag.com. Check it out. It's that time of year again for all your little boys and girls. Check out the best music from everywhere in every form. Raw, beautiful, old. ztpmag.com.
In a small village in Romania, after the 8th grade, students desiring to attend high school must pay their own way for transportation. From the village of Mochu to Cluj to Apahida, it costs $350 American per year per child for the bus ride of over 1 hour each way. With your help, 8 Roma children will be able to accomplish something their parents and grandparents could not do. Most of their parents have not received an elementary education. This year, 3 boys and 5 girls can have that chance to attend high school. Will you help? Please make a donation of whatever you can to help these 8 children get their high school education. Make your donations payable to Worthington Presbyterian Church, 773 North High Street, Worthington, Ohio, 43085. And add on the memo line, bus transportation. Your donation will make a dream become a reality.
NWA Midwest Championship Wrestling is looking for interns. Have you heard of Ric Flair? Well, this is the company that brought you Ric Flair before he went to the WWE, and we're looking for interns to work behind the scenes hand in hand with production, with audio, with video, and with podcasts and radio. Contact Damon Dury, the big dog, at 740-971-3968.
Don't forget the Victoria Reynolds Show, Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. on Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
Hey guys, Scott Shelton here again, campus director for the Ohio Media School. Are you looking for a career in media, radio, television, sports broadcasting, or film and video production? You need to come check out the Ohio Media School's Columbus campus. You want a job that you will love, and we have the training to get you started. Stop by the Ohio Media School's audio and video studios to check out the opportunities and internships that we have for our students and graduates. Call 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com.
Buck with a jiggle. Buck with a jiggle. Buck with a jiggle. Get buck with a jiggle. We got drink. Buck with a jiggle. We got smoke. Get buck with a jiggle. We got pros. Buck with a jiggle. Big bang roll. Get buck with a jiggle. That's all I know. Buck with a jiggle. That's all I know. Get buck with a jiggle. All I know. Buck with a jiggle. Turn down, no. Get buck with a jiggle. Now we got drink. Buck with a jiggle. We got smoke. Get buck with a jiggle. We got pros. Buck with a jiggle. Big bang roll. Get buck with a jiggle. That's all I know. Buck with a jiggle. That's all I know. Get buck with a jiggle. All I know. Buck with a jiggle. Turn down, no. Get buck with a jiggle. Beer bong go jack, so I pop me some liquor. Jones kinda zooted. Gone from the switcher. Live in the cut, me and all of my jiggers. Instagram flexing. Baby, take a picture. Now we ain't together, you ain't stuck with a jigger. Got your bags all packed, gon' buck on the jigger. Time to have a party, forget about my issue. So rock in the bottle, I'ma use a picture. Shawty got a bad and she with it. Yeah, right, I'ma get it. Gon' shave with the money, baby, this is your ticket. Backwood of the switcher, yeah, go ahead and hit it. Accident and Bacardi together, I'm so committed. Party line, get a cup and some liquor. Milwaukee on the head, I get buck on the jigger. Rolling up a clover, luck getting bigger. Tommy in my wallet, yeah, I'm throwing hill figures. Yeah, we got drink, buck with a jigger. We got smoke, get buck with a jigger. We got pros, buck with a jigger. Big bang roll, get buck with a jigger. That's all I know. Buck with a jigger. That's all I know.
Kash the Swamp Show. That was Lingo Jones with We Got It right here on undergroundcolumbus.com. We still in the building with Jennifer Ness Houston, Financial Comfort Consulting.
Yes.
Giving y'all that financial freedom, and she also brought some knowledge to us today for Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Absolutely.
And I mean, if you've been listening to us, for the past hour, she's been dropping crazy
mad knowledge.
So
brain for the food, food for the brain. I said brain for the food, food for the brain.
Brain for the food. You gonna mix it up on us?
Yep. A quick promo. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. There's a free concert at 405 Neal Avenue. De La Soul. Remember De La Soul? 15 years since the last time they've been in Columbus. Plus Drum and a whole bunch of local artists. It's a voting event.
Drum gonna be there?
Yeah.
Ain't no.
Yeah.
Broccoli.
You gonna be there?
My daughter would go crazy if she found out he was here, bruh.
Yeah, it's free. It's a free concert, 405 Neal Avenue. The doors open at 2 p.m. For more information, you can go to globalcitizen.org/vote.
And there's no school tomorrow, right? Well, at least mine.
Yeah, mine didn't have school yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah. So check that out tomorrow. # show up vote.
Awesome.
So that's my little quick promo right quick.
Doors open up at 2.
I would love to see De La Soul. I'm gonna be at work too.
I'm gonna be at work too. So.
They'll be going live.
Right. Yeah.
Don't you just love
might catch it on Facebook Live. Yeah. Man, how was the Ricky Smiley thing?
I did not make it.
You didn't make it?
I was sad I didn't make it.
I was kind of peed off, but things come good to those who wait.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good things come.
Like I say every time, man, that's my idol, dude. I follow him on
everything
he do.
Definitely.
And I mean, I tailor a lot of my stuff behind him, but I want to be greater than him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he would say the same thing.
Yeah. So if it takes me to do like they used to do in Hollywood and go down there and stand outside the radio station until you come out, then that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what you're gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
We'll be out there with a
Rick,
sandwich and everything.
Looking out for Kid Cash because I'm coming.
And he put a lot of people on too.
He does put a lot of people
He's
on.
very, very philanthropic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I like that about him.
And he's always, he's always talking about the band. He's always talking about his frat. He's always talking about.
I went and seen him live. I almost peed on myself. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
Omega Sci-Fi.
Yeah, I saw him live a long time ago when I was in Fort Lauderdale. She did a comedy show.
Hey, I mean, I wish I could have went, dude. I swear on everything, because they had the Bruhs come out.
Yeah, I saw them.
Came out, dude.
They were there. I saw them on somebody's Facebook Live.
That was Nia.
Yeah, it was Nia. It sure was.
Nia Noel.
It sure was Nia Noel.
Yeah. Call her Nia Long.
Yeah.
Noel.
It sure was Nia Noel. Because it took him forever to get off the bus, but I guess they had to get things situated. And as soon as he came out, like he's about to say, they started dancing. He got in the line too.
Yeah.
He loved to dance.
He loved to dance. Yeah, he loved how they call it.
He had to set it out.
Set it out, yeah.
Right.
I know I ain't no Q dog, man, but I'm going to use y'all terminology. He set it out.
O-W-T.
Out.
O-W-T.
Boy, all right now. About to get us in trouble in there. I hope he wasn't listening.
I don't know none of the stuff.
Oh,
I know a little bit, I know a couple of the songs, thanks to YouTube.
Right.
No. I do know some cats that's Q dogs, man, and I mean, them cats, man, they do their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get a lot of respect because of what they do, but
what's the perception? They're probably just a perception.
Their perception is not like a Kappa or an Alpha or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like the lower bred fraternity, but they have more people in professions.
They should. Yeah, they got a lot.
Than a lot of the other fraternities.
They got a lot. They got a lot.
That's why I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to be a Q dog since I was like 10.
I always say that if you're in college and you have the opportunity to join a fraternity sorority, you should go ahead and do it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
They do a lot for the community.
You're
There's a
gonna
lot of
do it?
networking
34 years
involved.
old.
Yeah, you still can do grad chapter or go back to undergrad and do
I'll
it.
do undergrad. I want to go.
So you
want to
get beat?
Through.
Yeah,
I'll take the beat.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
As
you.
much as
Ain't
my
nobody
daddy
got
beat me,
time for that.
I got time for
as
that.
much as my daddy put that leather belt to me, dude,
I'm
I
with
can
you.
take it.
I am with you.
But I was actually watching some Q Dog stuff last night on YouTube, and I was showing people, dude, like the branding, how they get branded and stuff like that. They
Oh,
was
yeah.
Like, oh nah.
Did y'all see that new video that's circulating where they had their
Yes,
butts out
yes.
and all that crazy?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, well, I don't know what
That
they
right
saw.
there, that is not.
That
is
wasn't
not,
cool.
That
No,
is
it wasn't
not the
cool.
life of a Q Dog.
Well, they
Stuff like
saw
that,
it would look like a whole bunch of them was participating.
It was, and
It was a lot.
My thing is, you know, with the way the world is turning, it's not the same breed like the 80s, the 90s.
I saw a few Qs commenting on it. They were like,
yeah.
"Oh, I don't know what this is.
yeah.
Like, what is going on here?"
Like my man called, he's called them clowns.
Yeah.
Clowns.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, that
That's
went
crazy.
viral.
Yeah, of course it did.
Yeah, it was not a good representation. But I thank you all for having me here today. I thank you for allowing me to share my story. My offer still stands. If anybody out there needs some assistance to get out of a domestic violence type of relationship or any unhealthy relationship, you know, I'd love to help, love to put together a plan where you can begin to implement some strategies that will help you to be discreet in such a way that it's not obvious what you're doing, you know, because you have to be, because even though that fear factor is there, but it is a reality that these situations are dangerous and a lot of folks don't get out.
Yeah.
You know, this month, October, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, you hear all types of testimonies of women who have not made it out or who, you know, family members and friends who haven't made it out. There's this new thing now, it says ring the bell, which that was new to me. I just heard it a couple Saturdays ago. There was this lady talking about her girlfriend next door. She heard them fighting. All of a sudden, she didn't hear anything else.
What?
She said she should have gone over and rang the bell and just said, hey, did you see whatever, to understand what was going on? And maybe she could have possibly saved her life. The next day, she found out that he had strangled her to death. Dead, you know. So the new thing is ring the bell. If you hear something, ring the bell. Go over there and ring the bell, you know. A lot of folks are not comfortable doing that because, you know, you could put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
You know, me, myself, I probably call the po-po because I ain't about to be ringing nobody's bell. I'm going to call the police and tell them to ring the bell because I ain't trying to die with you. But, and you just have to be safe. But she was just saying that she felt like if she had went over and ring the bell, maybe she could have saved her life.
But I mean, I know growing up, you know, I seen some stuff too as well, but it was I forgot what I was watching, but it was a few years back. But a guy he seen a guy hitting a female, and he went over and he grabbed the guy. Him and the guy got into a fight or whatever, but the cops ended up arresting that guy. They didn't arrest the guy that was doing the abusing to the female. They arrested the guy that came over and was trying to help. And it's like when you hear about stuff like that, a lot of people they like, well, that's their business. Or
I hear that all the time. I ain't trying to get involved in that.
Not just locked up, but even getting killed. Like, you don't know what, in the height of the moment, you don't know where anyone's emotions are, or you don't know what they may have in their pocket, or you know, it's a dangerous situation, period, point blank. And I would never recommend like you get in the middle of someone else's fight. I would recommend standing across the street saying, hey, I see you, maybe, but never going over like, you better stop hitting her. Like, no, I'm not about to go be the next target.
I think a lot of men feel that that's that heroic side of them, where they say, okay, I respect women, so you're going to respect women, so yes, I'm going to stop this, you know, but you end up either getting killed, like really hurt.
There have been stories of that too.
Stuff like that, and it's like, what are men supposed to do if they see something like this? You know,
that's a good question.
Do we stop it? Do we call the police? Do we do this? Do we do that? But you never know what you may do when that time happens.
Until you're in the situation.
Until you're in that situation.
And I think sometimes we can de-escalate. Like I said before, it's conflict resolution. Learning how to de-escalate things in such a way that you don't emasculate the person that's in it. You know, maybe it's a matter of saying, hey man, are you okay? You know, making him feel like you're on his side and trying to understand what he's going through. Maybe that might de-escalate it in such a way rather than say, hey man, don't do that or whatnot. You know, making him feel like, I don't know. I don't even have any answers for that because I know it's just a difficult situation and you don't know until you get in it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I think it's one of those things where we as men need to get together and talk about it as men.
Have those conversations.
And try to figure out why we feel the need to, you know, strike our women or our sisters, you know, because, I mean, I there's no excuse for it. But, you know, somebody out there who's unfortunately, you know, doing that has an explanation. Whether we agree with it or not, they have a reason.
Yes, they do.
So put your reason on the table and let's figure out if we can break it down.
Let's talk about that stinking thinking.
it,
Whether
right,
it was,
right.
you know, learned, taught, seen, whatever it is, it's stinking thinking.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's unlearn it, and let's get to a place of healthiness.
There you go. I know you got to get out of here, so
Yes.
tell everybody, share with everyone your social media, your numbers to contact
Absolutely.
you.
So my website is financial-comfort.com, and my telephone number is 614-595-0784. And I can be reached on Facebook at financial-comfort, as well as YouTube, as well as Twitter, as well as LinkedIn. I have an Instagram, but it's more personal. It's Fiscal Finesse on Instagram. And I don't really do too much on there. I need to get on Instagram.
Gotta get on it.
I don't have a Snapchat. But my demographic is not really on Snapchat either. But definitely on Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube.
Okay.
So financial-comfort. That's my website, and that's my handle. So okay. So thank you guys for having me here. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate it. You
And
know.
all about finances, all about entrepreneurship. Look forward to seeing you guys blow up in the 2017.
Oh, we sure appreciate it.
2017.
We sure appreciate
So looking forward to it. Anything I can do to help y'all, just let me know.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shout out.
And that was your
It's the Kid Cash and Swamp Show exclusive.
Oh man, you were just rocking with
Shout
the
out.
wonderful Jennifer Ness Houston of Financial Comfort Consulting.
Yeah.
Like she said, you can get in contact with her at 614-595-0784. Or you can check her out on all her social media at financial.comfort.
Yeah, and just to end it with this, there's always somebody out there who is willing to help, whether you're involved with domestic violence or whether you know somebody, friend, family member. There's always somebody out there that's willing to help. You know, go ahead and I encourage you to take that leap of faith. And reach out to those churches, reach out to those organizations, reach out to those personal people who are lending their services, their experiences, and their lives, such as you know, folks like Jennifer Ness and other people who are out there willing to lend their hand. So it's out there. It's definitely out there. You know. Yeah, give it a hand. And for the brothers that are out there, and you know, you might, you know, you could probably raise your hand if you've been asked. You know, stop it. I'm gonna just say it just like that. Quit it.
I'm gonna have to mute myself on this. Cut that.
Yeah, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Because I got daughters.
Man.
So
I wish one of y'all would put your hands
I
on
got
one of my
daughters.
I wish y'all would.
And I got a mama. I wouldn't let my dad, if I knew my dad. And you know what's funny though? My brother and I actually had that conversation when we were younger. If that ever happened, what we would do. Yeah. We actually had that conversation. So yeah. So
it's hard, man, until you find out you're in that situation.
Yeah.
You know, we can say all the what if, would have.
Yeah, woulda, couldas, yeah.
But once you're in that situation, dude, you'll never know. Yeah. You may get put to sleep.
You might.
You never know.
In the background, we have the director of. I'm waiting for her to say it. Are you on the mic? Petty Girl Business. Charmaine Scott.
What it do?
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Well, we're gonna chat with you in a little bit and let you give us an update on what's popping. You know,
what's going on?
As we get ready to say our piece.
So we would like to say thank you to Ms. Jennifer Ness Houston for stopping by, giving us an earful of some goodness. So right now we're going to get off into some commercials because we do got to pay some bills, and we'll be right back with Lionheart. Break it down right here on Underground Columbus.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
College Radio Day is Friday, November 4th.
Hey, this is Sean Lennon, and I support college radio. I feel like it's the final frontier of, like, real people versus the robot corporations, you know?
Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers.
10 years ago, you couldn't Google our name. You couldn't ask Jeeves about what our band was. You know, we did not exist. But things like college radios, and that translates into word of mouth, and that translates into people coming to shows. I think it's just, I can't.
Sisters.
College radio is just an incubator, a great place for people to be experimenting and pushing it out there. It's learning how to present your ideas, how to tell a story in a way that's going to be convincing and, you know, really influence people.
College Radio Day is Friday, November 4th, the day when college radio stations come together across the country. For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground Columbus.
Underground Columbus.
It all goes down in the underground.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year, and included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
Yeah. LH. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I'ma break it down. I'ma break it down. Yeah. I'ma break it down. Yeah. Breaking it all the way down. Yeah. Yeah. I'ma give you what you want. I'ma give you what you need. How you want it, fast or slow? You know it don't matter speed. I let my hands put a little pressure on your back while you balance your body on your hands and knees. Or I could just sit back and relax. Be submissive, but I let you take the lead. Just pulsating on my every time you say you a big girl, then why you running? The way I beat the beat, yep, sound like we drumming. Telling me that you feel it all in your stomach. I'm already with a kiss anyway you like. Starting in the day, but we be going on rough and I understood. Telling me to please hurt you so good. You can hold on, take it, don't let go. Right before I tie your wrist to the bed sheets. Innocent outside, so nobody know. But behind these doors, you a big freak. No scuba tank, but I'm about to go deep. Yeah. Till I drown. Kissing you head to toe while your toe to your head. I ain't never been too proud to beg. Mommy, I'ma break it down. Break it down. Right, I'ma break it down. Grabbing you by your hair while you keep me coming back with your face and your hands on the ground. Yeah, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Breaking it all the way down. Till you're all out of breath and you got nothing left. Telling me you wanna go another round. Mommy, I'ma break it down. Break it down. Right, I'ma break it down. Grabbing you by your hair while you keep me coming back with your face and your hands on the ground. Yeah, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Breaking it all the way down. Till you're all out of breath and you got nothing left. Telling me you wanna go another round. Mommy, I'ma break it down. Back of the Jeep. Stressed out on the seats. Window fogged from the heat. All you hear is moans and squeaks. If you're curious, come take a peek. Just watch, ain't no need to speak. You can drop it like a couple stacks. It's sweeter than the Georgia peach. Kissing every single spot that gets you high, yeah. It is so hard just to stop. I'm diving deep, gotta hold my breath. While I'm every worse to nothing left. I wanna make you feel like you the only thing that matters. So big, feeling like it's getting fatter. Even when you're here, still reminisce. I just feel even better than my first kiss. Hypnotized by your body as you work them hips. So wet, back and forth and still don't slip. I'm touching on the spot to make your body weak. We about to play a game and I play for keeps. Making love to each other on the bed sheets. So you can sit back and relax. Keep going, don't stop, just like that. While you putting scratches all up and down my back. I wanna tend to your knees with all my attention. So let me take all your stress away. We can do it where you like, in and out the house. Front porch to the bedroom or on the couch. Or we can take it to the bathroom, all in the shower. Relaxing your body with a whole lot of steam. Going nice and slow, ain't no need to hurry. Getting all dirty while we trying to get clean. Your love was filling up them jeans. Saying you don't want it now, but right now. And it's whatever you like, you know I don't even care. Land on your stomach, I'm standing up, mommy, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Right, I'ma break it down. Grabbing you by your hair while you keep me coming back with your face and your hands on the ground. Yeah, I'ma break it down. Breaking it all the way down. Till you're all out of breath and you got nothing left. Telling me you wanna go another round, mommy, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Right, I'ma break it down. Grabbing you by your hair while you keep me coming back with your face and your hands on the ground. Yeah, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Breaking it all the way down. Till you're all out of breath and you got nothing left. Telling me you wanna go another round, mommy, I'ma break it down. Break it down. Breaking it all the way down. Mommy, I'ma break it down. Yeah. Breaking it all the way down. Till you're all out of breath, you got nothing left. Telling me you wanna go another round, mommy, I'ma break it down. Classic.
Do 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 Stone kid, afraid to leave your stoop. Just a stone kid, afraid to leave your stoop. Start running, start running. Pack your bag, wake before the sun. If she catches sleeping, then your ass is gonna be done. Start running. Sleeping, think your ass is gonna be done. Start running. Start running. Afraid to leave the stove, just a stove kid. Afraid to leave the stove, just a. Start Start running. Start running. Stupid. Afraid to leave, you still got this whole world back to waste in front of you. Start running. Start running. Start running.
A couple bitches in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Them bitches thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me, they love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like. All in the walls like Johnny, no phantom. I will be ghost. Given a chance, you would hold me for ransom. But there's no hope yet. Her season is past, the series is canceled. No love for my ex. Hitting my phone, I gave it no answer. She get the voicemail. Got a girl and she hold me down. Plus a fight for a couple rounds. Elevator took the down. I feel that she let me know. She was mad, but she came around. Act right, made her stay around. Good or bad, I'm the truth now. But the honest, I ain't worried about. A couple just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Them bitches thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me, they love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like. I see these ladies be hitting my phone, I'm getting to the money, so it's gonna have to hold. Never going broke, I don't give a f. Better hit the road before you hit a downtown. I'ma keep it basic. You and me, the alcohol, just tryna taste it. They say, damn, this nigga too crazy. I say, yep, that's how God made me. Let me get back to the subject. I'm just a young nigga that's chasing the money. I answer to no one except for my mama. They say I'm too chill, I'm perfected on hustle. I love with the money, my kids I would die for. The cell phone is booming, my lady is looking. The f are you doing? Why is you tripping? You know what you doing. I'm never am choosing. It's just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Them bitches thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me, they love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like.
She said nobody do it like you. It's hard to find a nigga like you. Got a couple bitches in my DM, tryna get me to stay for a night or two. Oh, listen, baby, I ain't gon' lie to you. I'm only good for a couple of hours. Devour that poop, then I hit the shower. Cause I'm at to respect the money and power. Now she texting my phone talking about how she missing me. But damn, I just left her, you gotta be kidding me. I never respond, so they just be pissed at me. But give it that good, yeah, that be my remedy.
Just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Them bitches thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me, they love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Flawless, that's what my wrist say. Flawless, that's what my lips say. Flawless, that's how the chips play. You bow down, call me sensei. Ask why you're here, make your body sway. Bob your head for like 10 days. Pass you twice, did a double play. I slide by you, ain't no time to waste. Braid this shit, I slay-ish. Major league shuffle, you basic. I state this clear as day. I make up for them who's wanna be all in my bubble when it's time for the trouble, you straight. Hey, back up on my game, LBJ. Graduate, my scholars on the way. Shake your brain like a big bang. Now my flow sound like 2 chains. African calling 2 canes. Love for my city, ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm rhyming so pretty, I'ma take y'all with me. JS Squad, revival of the game. Won't leave till you say my name. Sound like a wave of greatness. I make this easier than pop. Prepare to take this. Esquire, coming down. Black out this, how it's going down. Esquire, coming down. Black out this, how it's going down. Yeah, yeah. Fuck I wanna do, climbing on your side, middle finger, fuck yo. Back up on the real ish, feel this. With no practice, I'm a master, real deal ish. Electrifying, I'm gliding through your wave ish. You basic, you make this easy, I ain't gotta say ish. You lay looking me sleeping now, I'm levitating, shining bright, seeing light in the elevate this. My mind on a billion like the great awakening, spiralize and I'm grounded. I found it, don't doubt it. Clever to your vision, better watch your surrounding. Carry like a case and I keep it real brief. This style can't hold me in a box, night gay. Shocking everybody, I'm an AED. Breathing life in it again, sit back and watch me. Esquire, black it out. Esquire, black it out. Yo, shout out to the nigga getting richer off the bigger damn picture. Feeble minds, watch close, pay attention. Single in the back, show you feel the incision. I'm making on your house operation and I bust you. Red nose, I'm killing. Birthday in the way to beat your side like I'm sending out your nickname is Blissin'. Esquire out, blacking out, yeah, Esquire counting down. Lyrical bomb shut down.
Listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Only on undergroundcolumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on undergroundcolumbus.com.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year, and included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
I'm gonna need everyone to stay behind the velvet ropes. Post. Please, no traffic in the streets. Post. Go ahead. Everyone is gonna get a picture. No, those tracks. No, get her out of the line. No, your tracks are showing, ma'am. No. Polka dots.
Snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures.
This is holiday. I'm fly as I wanna be. That's why paparazzi shoot them cameras like they robbing me. Where your camera phone? Hit my Instagram. How you blow that pack? I got them Instagrams. I'm not a millionaire. Still pop them Insta bands. Now shoot them cameras at me like the Taliban. I be turned up like I'm Dobie Digi. Deep fried swag, man. I be so extra crispy. On my runway ish, like I'm motto though. Up in diesel flexing, tryna bag a motto, bro. And I hope she on that Remy though. I'ma bust it open, take a picture, let you take a vote. I'ma bust it open, take a picture, let you take a vote.
Snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me.
I take pictures with Spanish women that call me Poppy. I set trends, I don't think I ever learned to copy. I drink liquor and talk to women like Cooper Polly. There's cameras everywhere, I'm sweating like I popped the Ollie. I'm caliente, you a hot tamale. I bring your girlfriend home in the morning, she just came to Polly. Swag overload, let's bottle it, go get a dolly. I'm cutting tracks like me, Sean, I'm going zombie. And now I'm speeding down the Ave like I don't give a damn. Hoping that the one time don't catch me on the traffic cam. Smile for the camera, I'm a criminal. I never caught a felony though, I kept it minimal.
Snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, snapping pictures. Hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, mommy, pose with me. Snapping pictures, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures, hey, snapping pictures.
We want to thank every one of you beautiful people for coming out tonight. Post. We have room for 2 more pictures. Post. We're going to take you and, oh my God, you right there. Yeah, man, come on, yeah. You get in the truck, matter of fact.
A couple bitches in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Them bitches thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me, they love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like. All I walls like Johnny no phantom. I will be ghost. Given a chance, you would hold me for ransom. But there's no hope yet. Her season is past, the series is canceled. No love for my ex. Hitting my phone, I gave it no answer. She gets a voicemail. Got a girl and she hold me down. Press the fight for a couple rounds. Elevator took the down. I feel that she love me now. She was mad, but she came around. Act right, made her stay around. Good or bad, I'm the truth now. But the honest, I ain't worried about a couple. Just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Just thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like I see these ladies be hitting my phone. I'm getting to the money, so it's gonna have to hold. Never going broke, I don't give a better hit the road before you hit it downtown. I'ma keep it basic. You and me, the alcohol, just tryna taste it. They say, damn, this nigga too crazy. I say, yep, that's how God made me. Let me get back to the subject. I'm just a young nigga that's chasing the money. I answer to no one except for my mama. They say I'm too chill, I'm perfected on hustle. I love with the money, my kids I would die for. The stuff on this boom and my lady is looking. The fuck are you doing? Why is you tripping? You know what you doing. I'm never your children. It's just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care. I got a girlfriend. Just thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like you.
She said nobody do it like you. It's hard to find a nigga like you. Got a couple bitches in my DM, tryna get me to stay for a night or two. Oh, listen, baby, I ain't gon' lie to you. I'm only good for a couple of hours. Devour that poop, then I hit the shower. Cause I'm at the respect of money and power. Now she texting my phone talking about how she missing me. But if I just left her, you gotta be kidding me. I never respond, so they just be pissed at me. But give it that good, yeah, that be my remedy.
Just in my DM, but they ain't worth it. They don't care, I got a girlfriend. Just thirsty. When I pull up to the party, don't be worried, cause they say they missing love me. Girl, let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good so nobody will. Let me good or somebody will. Let me good so nobody will. Nobody will ever. Nobody do it like you. Nobody do it like you.
Come and do me like that. My cardio thoracic, I ask, and now I wanna answer. Man, are you gon' play me, slice me and fillet me and leave me with emotional cancer? Never felt nothing like it. I guess I got to fight it. Seems like there's no cure, but one thing is for sure. It's like heart surgery. You cut me open and cut it all out. Yeah, you cut it all out. Heart surgery.
love lost, left clots in the aorta. So chill out, let the blood thin out. Doctor's order. You may experience some loneliness, heartburn, or horniness, but you are not the onlyest. Remember this: you can get your heart broken and live, or fall in love too fast. You might crack a rib or fracture a limb. Keep practicing, or you'll wind up a vegetable or hear the inevitable flatline.
When I jumped at the porch, I was going on 13. Riding all night with a bike with a Ziploc bag filled up. Mama in jail, set her free. Never had a dad to teach me. I had to learn from my OGs. Young on the block, kept a 2-lead. Yeah, post it up on the app. I ain't your Gotti, but you know I got the sack. Got the money, I'ma get it right back. I ain't talking about a check, I can do it in the trap. All I know is get cash. In the hood, that's the law. So I'ma go and get paid. I don't know about y'all, but I'ma go hard till the day that I die. 614, that's where I reside. Still rip the hood, Fairwood, Trade 5, and they asking me why you living the lie, but they taught me all I know. Spit these bars because it's real. Hell no, it ain't just for the show.
All I ever wanted was some money. I'll kill you if you try to take it from me. All I think about is money. All I think about is money. All I ever wanted was some money. All I ever wanted was some money. Money. All I think about is money. All I think about is money.
Said fans up. I walk up in the spot, no man nuts. Damn, I go hammer, welding and dismantle. Go. Do you mean that you got to distinct if you ain't just talking this money? Hit the scene with hella green and too many chances running. I got bins, kinda make the clip go bow, kinda make the go down. In my hands, you like what go now? Go like cow. I'm looking like I want it. I'm looking like she need it. Hella money, good. Then after that should be female. Turn up, racing stars. Can nobody get high like me? Disappearing to a place, can't find me. How you riding on ink? I'm riding on seat, take flight on me. Swag in the back, got the glide in the back, straight green. Take one puff, turn to fiend. Get on knees, go bing.
All I ever wanted was some money. I'll kill you if you try to take it from me. All I think about is money. All I think about is money. All I ever wanted was some money. All I ever wanted was some money. Money. All I think about is money. All I think about is money.
I only want that money like it's Wall Street. I'm trying to stack $1 million with my homies. We stun on you like Eva Knievel. Next 6 we lethal. We do it for our city, turning up in the party on my 100 soul. Don't be playing with games, we're not doing the same. We be rolling with fame, so we holding the flame. We burning these haters like now. We been out the game for a while. But we back with them hits, cause we trying to get rich like Kevin Gates. We was made for this, so yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You can hate on me, cause I'm making money. But I'm on the top, so you're looking funny for real. I'm on the road, trying to give you shows. And you on the road, trying to chase. Goddamn. I'm Cuban with the master plan, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All I ever wanted was some money. I'll kill you if you try to take it from me. All I think about is money. All I think about is money. All I ever wanted was some money. All I ever wanted was some money. Money. All I think about is money. All I think about is money.
What's the money, man? Stop that money, yeah, money, yeah.
That bread, that bread, that bread.
What's the money, man?
Stop that money, stop that money.
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
College Radio Day, let's go.
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
WUDG
Columbus.
Always streaming live at undergroundcolumbus.com.
Get your asses over to ztpmag.com. Check it out. It's that time of year again for all your little boys and girls. Check out the best music from everywhere in every form. Raw, beautiful, old. ztpmag.com.
In a small village in Romania, after the 8th grade, students desiring to attend high school must pay their own way for transportation. From the village of Mochu to Cluj to Apahita, it costs $350 American dollars per year per child for the bus ride of over 1 hour each way. With your help, 8 Roma children will be able to accomplish something their parents and grandparents could not do. Most of their parents have not received an elementary education. This year, 3 boys and 5 girls can have that chance to attend high school. Will you help? Please make a donation of whatever you can to help these 8 children get their high school education. Make your donations payable to Worthington Presbyterian Church, 773 North High Street, Worthington, Ohio, 43085. And add on the memo line, bus transportation. Your donation will make a dream become a reality.
NWA Midwest Championship Wrestling is looking for interns. Have you heard of Ric Flair? Well, this is the company that brought you Ric Flair before he went to the WWE, and we're looking for interns to work behind the scenes hand in hand with production, with audio, with video, and with podcasts and radio. Contact Damon Dury, the big dog, at 740-971-3968.
Stop in for the bus stop where we bring you the best in live local music. Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m. right here on the Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
Hey guys, Scott Shelton here again, Campus Director for the Ohio Media School. Are you looking for a career in media, radio, television, sports broadcasting, or film and video production? You need to come check out the Ohio Media School's Columbus campus. You want a job that you will love, and we have the training to get you started. Stop by the Ohio Media School's audio and video studios to check out the opportunities and internships that we have for our students and graduates. Call 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com.
My head is like 1,000 bombs, just a tick, tick, ticking away. Your voice is like a nuclear war, but I miss every word that you say. Nothing ever seems to make sense. Sometimes life is just unkind. Where in the hell could you have gone when your memory's never too hard to find? It hurts more than you realize in this devil-may-care disguise. Your kisses as a million suns burning ever Still nothing ever seems to make sense. Sometimes life is just unkind. Where in the hell could you have gone? When your memory's never too hard to find. When your memory's never too hard to find. Dramatic, tragic love affairs and set fire to the world. Make your confessions of all of your indiscretions and set fire to the world. Speak your mind and everybody's cast aside. They've set fire to the world. Do as they will with nobody claiming the best. They've set fire to this world. Some will never forget you, others wanna regret you. It's just you against the world. Some will crucify you, trouble you, and then lie to you. We're all on fire to the world. On fire to the world. Honestly, this all can be frightening. Sometimes lost, some inspiring. Like casually struck by lightning. It is all in a submission without a trace of suspicion. We're under fire in this world. What little I've discovered, the truth is still left covered. It'll set fire to the world. Let's all set fire to this world.
I wanna go, I wanna know what happens when the lights leave the road. Nobody feels, nobody realizes that there's more to this show. And I don't wanna settle, I'm not gonna settle on being comfortable. This town is full of dreamers, safe and sheltered dreamers. They got nothing left to show, but I'm holding on to what I've got my sights set on. blame. I just never felt the same. I'm so sorry. I'm ready for something new. And I don't want to say this, but I've got to say this. I'm not comfortable, 'cause I'm just a dreamer, a hungry dreamer, and I won't stop till I'm full. But I'm holding on to what I've got my sights set on. When my bones start shaking and my heart's not making any sense, I'll grab hold of you. When my mind's exploring but my brain is destroying everything, I'll remember you, and I'll hold on. 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 When my bones start shaking, my heart's not making any sense, I'll grab hold of you. When my mind's exploring, my brain is destroying everything, I'll remember you, and I'll hold on. I'll hold on. I'll hold on. When my bones start shaking, my heart's not making any.
College Radio Days, Friday, November 4th.
Hey, this is Sean Lennon, and I support college radio. I feel like it's the final frontier of, like, real people versus the robot corporations, you know?
Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers.
10 years ago, you couldn't Google our name. You couldn't ask Jeeves about what our band was. You know, we did not exist. But things like college radios, and that translates into word of mouth, and that translates into people coming to shows. I think it's just, I can't stress enough the importance of that.
Nikki Silver from NPR's The Kitchen Sisters.
College radio is just an incubator, a great place for people to be experimenting and pushing it out there. It's learning how to present your ideas, how to tell a story in a way that's going to be convincing and, you know, really influence people.
College Radio Days, Friday, November 4th, the day when college radio stations come together across the country. For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. With 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year, and included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Good show, man. We definitely got some inspiration and knowledge today. We're having some fun. Music's rolling. We're being multitask. We're multitasking. Getting this promo up. We can't say nothing about that yet on the air. Can we? No. Okay. Don't worry about what we talking about. Don't worry about it.
It's coming.
Don't worry about it. And we got somebody else in the spot.
What it do?
Let you introduce yourself.
It's your girl, Mila Najee here.
Word. What's good?
Y'all know I'm just coming still, I'm shadowing y'all, so I can get ready for my show.
No doubt.
Taking Thursdays, 6 to 10?
No.
Yeah, if y'all gonna be gone, I sure will.
We can make that happen.
I got Tuesdays.
You got Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Okay. What time?
Ryback probably listening like, no, y'all won't.
Shout out to Ryback. You say you don't know the time yet?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Tommy's supposed to get back to me with that.
Cool. Well, make sure you tune in for that, man. And then, of course, we got the director of Petty Girl Business back there, Charmaine Scott. Hey, girl.
Hello.
You got to be at the mic.
Right.
I can't speak from back here.
No. You got to be. See how close we all three of us are?
You
gotta,
sure it's not broke? Because you
it's on.
It ain't broke yet.
No, I didn't.
Sound like a 10-year-old. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. So what's good, Miss Scott?
Nothing, getting ready for this casting call.
Okay.
For November 2nd for Petty Girl Business.
After we just said we're not gonna talk about it, you went ahead and talked about it, but it's all right.
My fault.
No, you good. You happy about your project, and that's
Overly
okay.
excited.
That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right. Spoiler alert. Major key alert. Spoiler alert.
I got the keys.
Spoiler alert. So there is what? 12 days to vote? Is it 12, 11?
What's the day?
Today's the 27th. So that's
November 4th.
Yeah, about 11.
About
11.
7.
That's a shame. 4 of us, and we can't
Right,
get
I'm
it.
like, all these grown
About 10
folk,
days.
ain't nobody
10 days.
count.
We can't count.
You can't count.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2,
12.
3, 4.
Is my mic down? I hope so. Nobody's listening.
I counted 8. Just that quick.
That's what Huh? Wait.
27,
12, you right.
28,
12.
29,
31.
31, 1,
Should I bring out the calendar?
2, 3, 4.
Because I know me and math is not my friend.
Y'all want me to count it again?
No, I think we got it.
28th? Because the day is over.
Well, yeah, that's true.
28th,
That's true.
29th, 30th,
31.
1st, the 1st,
Right.
2nd, the 3rd, the 4th.
But it's on the 8th.
But you
Oh,
can't
it
count
is
the
on the 8th
weekends.
this year.
Yeah, it's on the 8th.
I'm so used to November.
See, that's
4th.
why. Yeah, I am too. But
So
that's
add on
why.
4 more
So it
days
is 12.
to 8, so it's
Yeah.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they add that additional 4
I
more
don't
days?
know.
What's up with that?
Right. All of a sudden.
Right.
Well,
Never seen it.
what day does the 4th fall on? That's
Probably
the
a
thing.
weekend.
Oh, it does.
It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Because my birthday's on the 5th, and that's a Saturday.
Because I'm going to a media convention in New York on 4th through the 6th. So, yep. It's on a Friday.
Yep, you heard it right. Oh, where'd it go? It was up here. The 80s and 90s thing.
Oh,
I was going
it's
to talk
right
about it.
there. Pair of tickets to see All City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion Saturday, November 12th. Guess what? Kid Cash the Swamp Show got tickets. So
Yep.
if you want to call in, 614-636-5601,
Bam.
you could win a pair of tickets.
Yeah, it's going to be dope. We're going to have
Come
like
straight from the vault.
2 DJs, some other stuff. The homeboy, Dami, Huge Deal Styles. He's going to be there. He's a huge deal. Ask your girl. Shout out to Dami, man.
All day.
All day, man. Shout out to Dami. Shout out to the big brother.
I gotta play that. I gotta get that Kanye West. What's the name for him? The little snippet, like all day.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get that for Dami.
Dope. So yeah, it's been a pretty decent day.
Oh yeah,
It's been a decent day. I'm trying to. I got the itch to. I'm trying to get a subject that, since it's two male and two female, I kind of want to have a hot topic real quick before we go back on break.
Hot topics.
Because I know Mila's got a strong mind and Charmaine has a strong mind, so I know they both are not shy about their opinions.
Up in here.
My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. I've been watching School Days.
Right. Well, my name is Sam, and I am. Oh, Sam, I am. No.
Paul,
Bennett is in it.
That's between y'all. But man,
Yeah, what's that topic?
I don't know.
You know,
I didn't have
Then we can
yeah.
go from there.
Yeah.
You know?
What's trending?
So
Because we've been doing. Did I really post that thing sideways? I did, didn't I?
You did, sir.
Look at those. Oh my gosh, what's up with the oil?
What's that?
Is that paint? It says shiny legs or wet paint. Me neither.
That's not trending in our world.
Is it supposed to be paint or lines?
I don't know what it is. It look like somebody has some lotion and just.
It does though.
It's a trick when you initially. I seen it yesterday. When you initially look at it, it looks like shiny, greasy legs, and then they're like when you see it, hit like or whatever. It's really white. I don't know if it's paint. It looks like something else to me.
Something we can't say on this show,
Right?
Because we are, followed by the Franklin County Commission.
Yep.
Just take the first 3 letters of each word I just said.
Yeah. We want to be able to come in next week.
Right. It's not the Franklin County Commission, believe that one.
Federal trade.
So hey,
just what's popping in your world right now?
What's popping in my world?
Yeah.
Well, y'all know we just had Curve the Runway.
Mm-hmm.
For all the big girls showing love,
yeah. Yeah, how was that?
Well, actually, it was arranged. It was nice.
It's called Curve the Runway.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I did media for them.
Did you?
You call them
Juicies.
Juicy. Hey, Juicy.
Hey, Juicies.
BBWs.
Hey, oh, yeah. That's why I like my BBWs.
There were some beautiful BBWs.
Juicies.
Juicies.
Hers.
BBWJ.
And, the BBWJ. What's the J for?
Juicy.
Oh, okay.
See?
Juicy. Your mouth is juicy. Y'all ever seen, I know you saw it. You ever saw, that was in 2006 or 7. Yeah. Jamie Foxx. Comedy, I Might Need Security. If you haven't seen it, you're going to laugh. I Might Need Security is the name of it. It's a stand-up. You're going to laugh. He was talking about, what was he talking about? Oh, Any Given Sunday. With LL and, oh boy. No, but he was talking about Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Yeah. You do with your toad and the spit, right? Gotta go. You trying to laugh like you want to laugh. Definitely no shade. Shout out to Kevin Hart, one of the best comedians right now that's doing it. But that Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security.
Jamie Foxx is a clown.
Ooh, man.
And he had the 90s on lock. I don't care.
On lock.
But nobody say.
You know me, I'm always
Juicy.
And I always, I'm glad he came out to be a singer because he got mad vocal skills.
Yeah, his what you call the CD? What was the name of that? With the one with
Sex Machine or something like that.
Was that the name of the album?
Yeah,
with the green.
Yeah.
That was a dope. That was a dope
Was
album.
that the first one?
Huh?
Was that the first one?
No, that wasn't the first.
No, that wasn't the first one. But that's the one that's the
Right,
one I
the
remember
one,
the most. That was a good one. Yeah. I remember I used to have that. Mm-hmm.
I had his first one that did. It went somewhere.
Experiment. Was that the name of it? That you over there trying to sing?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
No doubt.
You had Digital.
Unpredictable.
That was the one I was talking about. I was talking about Unpredictable.
Yeah, that's what I had.
That's the one I was talking about.
Intuition was the coldest though.
Yeah, I agree.
Intuition was the coldest. Yeah. Unpredictable had the dope.
Which was Intuition?
Yeah, because he had Timbaland on there. He had a lot of.
How many did he actually
What songs did he have on there?
5,
Because I just really remember one flopped and Unpredictable did very well.
Unpredictable, I think might have did the best.
Yeah.
He had a lot of good production on it.
That was his first.
Right.
Blame it on the alcohol.
But Intuition had all the dope tracks though. Like Just Like Me, I Don't Need It, Number One. Those were the dope tracks.
Oh yeah, Number One. I remember that. That was dope.
You just like me. That was my.
Was that the one with T.I.?
And then that one with the.
Who's the one with T.I.? Just Like Me.
Yep.
Yeah, they did that video. That was dope.
Best night of my life. That was a good one too.
Best night of my life.
Speaking of T.I., have you guys heard of this female rapper? I think it's Tokyo Jets.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she is the truth.
She's dope.
Yes.
I ain't heard her music yet.
Man.
Oh, you're missing it.
Man.
What she got?
She's a beast.
She got this song with T.I. I don't know the name of it, but she got some lyrics.
I might have heard it. He
I
featured.
forgot all about her.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk about too. Her and T.I. they collab, man. That was like the
I bought
dopest
that,
collab.
bootleg, of course.
I'm going on Spotify.
Hustle Gang.
Hustle Gang.
Yeah, that CD nice.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
She signed to the label.
She's probably one of those that's on the label but not being pursued as much. She's probably on Hustle Gang, if anything.
But if she's not signed, she should be.
What does that mean?
Like
200 crazy lines for every one good Tupac bar?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
DJ Clark Clint, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I didn't want to talk about that though. I want to talk about the beef with Jay and Kanye.
And Kanye.
It's not even a beef, bro.
Yeah, come on, what's up with that?
It's not even a beef now.
I mean, not
he
really.
just went on the radio and said he missed his homeboy.
That's all.
Who said that? Which one said that? Jay?
So why are they beefing though? Like what?
It was a Kanye rant.
That's all it was. And Jay is he's too, like he way down here.
Kanye rant. That's basically what it was. A Kanye rant.
And yeah.
Kanye been ranting all year during his tour.
Yeah.
The whole year.
Pretty much.
He been ranting since he came out.
Yeah.
With the wires in his
No.
mouth.
You know what though? I respect Kanye.
No, he ain't start renting to that second CD.
College Dropout, he was ranting.
He was ranting on there too. Yeah. He a crybaby.
Nah, Kanye West is real. Kanye West is one of the realest artists that came out
I agree.
since 2000.
On the first one, I thought so. Yeah, I like his music.
I say
like
all of them. 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
That was the coldest album he ever dropped.
That was a whole nother planet. That
Yes.
CD was on a whole nother planet. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one
that
I had in my
beat.
head just now.
That's what it made me too.
One of my favorites is Amazing with him and Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Like that, you could just loop the heck out of that like all day long.
Yeah. That did.
Amazing.
He is one of the best producers. I would definitely have to say.
Who, Kanye?
Yeah.
No.
He is one of the greatest producers.
No.
Man, come on, he a classic. He ain't produced his albums.
He could produce his own albums. Timberland did the same thing. Dre did the same thing.
Timberland is the best, though. No, he best overall. Yes. Who better than Tim? Who better than Tim?
Dr. Dre.
Yo.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Is you crazy? What? Dr. Dre.
All right.
You put Kanye West, Timberland, and Dr. Dre in the room. You got to pick one producer. Who would you choose?
Dr. Dre.
Right.
For me, for my vocal skills, I would pick Timberland.
Why?
Because that's how that goes with my personality. With
Listen
my
to
singing.
Michelle A.
Yeah.
Who produced that?
Dr. Dre, but he only produced. He ain't produced all her music though.
Yeah, he did.
And so
The
what?
whole
He
time
played her on after the
whole
first
time she
album.
was
So
on,
what? We ain't even gonna talk about the Michelle A story. So let's not even get
See,
into
no,
that.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
want to start
right.
resulting to that now, but you cannot result to that if you don't know about it. That's only one half of the
It don't
story.
matter. He took her personal. He grew her
Even though
career
it's only
by
one
going in
half,
personal.
he was whipping that tail according to the movie.
Yeah,
Not,
don't get me
not,
wrong.
not even just according to the movie, because they had witnesses even on the after the movie. They had people saying it, and not even just her, but he beat a freaking media a host, a show host. Who does that? Who
Dean
does
Barnes.
that? When they do that, yeah.
He slapped Dean Barnes.
He ain't just slap her. She said.
But I mean, my thing is though. My thing is.
No, he beat her.
Now, okay. Since this is Domestic Violence Month, let's get into it. Now I heard this. I mean, it was on a comedy thing, but it makes you think. A woman is beaten how many seconds every day? Every 12 seconds, right?
That's what they say.
So the other 8 seconds, what was she doing?
She was probably thinking, like, I can't believe this.
Thinking?
Niggas doing this to me.
No, I'm talking about 8 seconds of that 12.
Listen, I can't say what she's doing, but I was a victim of domestic violence. I mean, personally,
I'm not saying it's everybody, but
I shanked that nigga.
No, you gotta watch your mouth. Look how he said, you gotta watch your mouth, man.
So what do you mean?
I mean,
got
don't get me
8
wrong.
seconds. What was she doing?
I mean, don't get me, like I said, it was a comedy thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone it. I know stuff like that. But he was basically saying like those 8 seconds of that 12 seconds. What was she doing? Was she in his face? Was she putting her hands on him? This, that. That's basically what he was saying because he explained it later on. I just use that as a term like, okay, what were you doing those 8 seconds before those 4 where he put his hands on you? You know what I'm saying? I use that the same way that the comedian did as well. I know it's not a laughing matter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to think
but listen,
that way as well because everybody.
But when you think that way, that's to me. I'm taking it as okay. It's the woman's fault that he put his hands on her.
No, I'm not saying that. Not in all aspects.
A lot of times when you get hit, like I get hit unexpectedly out the blue from just going from one conversation.
No, I'm just saying it's not every aspect of
reason.
every domestic violent situation. Sometimes it does start with that, where the man could be sitting there, woman just come up. No, and you hearing this every day.
But see,
there you go again.
No. But see, listen, I'm not a therapist or I'm nothing like that. In personal opinion and experience, I think men that put their hands on women are insecure.
Yes,
I believe that. I believe that. It's something they may have seen their father abuse their mother.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a control thing. Because he's so insecure with his life and where he's at that he wants to control her and keep her beneath him so she won't go anywhere.
That's true.
You know
I do believe that. Like I said, I don't condone hitting a woman. I've never hit a woman in my life. I never watched my dad hit a woman, nothing like that, because we all came from that background where you don't put your hands on a woman.
But nowadays with today's music, they're trying to make it seem like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I never understood.
Yeah.
They're kind of pushing domestic violence and drugs to where I think that's where a lot of
a lot of people.
Yeah, I agree.
The music, like I'm a big music fan, so I really study the art of music, and a lot of stuff that these artists talk about either is personal or it's something that they seen somebody go through, stuff like that. So I respect the Michele's that come out and have their story set, but it's still another side of the story. That's just like anything else, you know what I'm saying? Me and you can show.
It's always two sides, but let me ask you this. What do you think his side of the story is?
I don't know.
What would be a good enough reason
for
him to put his hands on a woman?
No, I'm saying it could, like you said, it could have been where he's seen it in life, you know what I'm saying? He watched his mother get beat or something like that. It could have been that way of thinking for him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to place blame on alcohol and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mental thing that they see and they feel that is right. Just like the young lady that said, Jennifer Ness said, ain't that how you say her name?
Jennifer.
Okay. I keep wanting to call her Jennifer for some odd reason, but
at least she's not the only one. At least I'm not the only one getting my name messed up today.
No, I'm just saying because I called her Jennifer earlier, and I was like, okay, say your name again, and that's what she told me. But it's hard to say it because I'm like, Jennifer. No, but I'm not gonna mess her name up though. But I mean, a lot of people try to blame it on substance abuse and stuff like that, but it goes a lot deeper than that.
That's right.
And like I said, I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's nothing to laugh about because people are dying every day over it. People are being seriously injured and stuff over that. I commend women that walk away from it. I commend men that walk away from it because it can go a lot further than what it's going. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was just using the comedic terminology of what he saw, what he thinks. It's not my way of thinking. Hey, I got to mute this. it ain't my way of thinking. No, because I wasn't brought up in the era of that. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's not like it was right there in my face. I've seen it down the street or something like that, or somebody getting pushed out. But I seen a woman hit when I think I was like 4 or 5 years old. He hit my. You remember the little small hatchets?
Yes.
I was sitting outside with my cousins, and she popped my man in the side with that boy. Chopped his whole side off.
Oh, wow.
Now, would I be wrong if I said what did he do to her to make her?
I don't know. I don't know what happened in that house. But she hatchet the mess out this side, boy. But I mean, it's just crazy that people go through stuff like that, and then a lot of people look at the male. The male could be abused as well.
True.
So it could, like I said,
I've seen the men
two
be
sides
abused.
of every
That's
story,
true.
because she could have been abusing him. It could have been a back and forth thing. It's just that people look at women as being helpless or weak, and no one's standing behind them to help them. So now
That's
the
true.
man is going to be the one that's being pushed forward. Like, you beat this woman, but what about if this woman was beating him, and he said he had enough, and he hit her? So now her story is
that happens, but in this case, that did not happen. And like you said,
Well, I'm saying, how do you
like
know?
it showed. I mean, from what it showed, like they said, like she said earlier, insecurity. He was insecure because they were all in the studio. Like, she wrote that, all she produced. That's hot. Like, she a genius. Like, you got another genius. So they tried to they was just clowning, but they were trying to like play them against each other. But they were clowning. But he
That's
took
what
it.
happens. That's what happens in the industry.
He took it to heart, though. He shouldn't have took it to heart. How you not weak that you take that to heart?
According to the movie, from watching the movie, it looked like because she was starting to steal a little bit of his shine.
Right, he couldn't handle it.
He got a little intimidated.
Right.
So, but I mean, if which is messed up because if he
trying
was,
to build and be a power couple.
that's what I'm saying. If they were, but that just goes to show you that maybe the love for her that she thought he had, it wasn't there.
Well, he
it wasn't
actually,
really there.
I actually seen an interview with him, and he actually did say, asked him like, how was your, asked him about how their relationship was. Did he think he was in love with her? He's like, yeah, I was. So he was in love with her.
And that's like Suge Knight. Suge Knight said the same thing. He loved her, and when he put his hands on her, he turned around. They said, now, this has also been a thing where everybody is saying that he did say this, where I'm a big guy, you're a little female. Why should I put my hands on you? Right. But if you look at the way Suge Knight is, got himself out there, all the
I
stuff
don't
that
know.
he did,
I think she was brave for even messing with him. He looked scary.
I give him that. He does look scary.
And I personally, I was like, yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. I mean, I wasn't trying to be like, like I'm, hell, beat her. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not me.
Eat the cake and the man.
Right.
Yeah. That was crazy too.
No, I got
Eat the cake.
at home. No, just playing.
But in the end, she tore that butt up, didn't she?
But no, I mean, that's just me. I mean, I try to look at both sides of the story. I want to get the full story before I could just be like, you know what, dang, he is wrong. He did beat this girl for this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. So I'm waiting to see what other twist is going to come out of this, because she had her big thing where, I was in the studio with Dre and them. He beat me for not singing the song right, or this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's the other story? Now, let's compare these two stories and come up with the real story.
But I believe her because she didn't try to make herself seem like a princess in this. Like, she done no wrong. Right. She showed she was going off drugs.
Yeah.
She wasn't the best parent.
Yeah, she said it was the full deal.
So I don't think she was just intentionally trying to make him off as a monster. It was what it was.
Right. And like I said, man, not condemn. What's the word?
Commend.
I commend.
Yeah.
I said it not too long ago, and I still forget. I condemned her. I commend her for coming out even saying that, because it's a lot of female artists that's in the industry, or that was in the industry, that dealt with this stuff, that never said anything.
Right.
A lot of them went through rape. You know what I'm saying? That never said nothing. They were raped by their producers, engineers, stuff like that, other artists, but they never said nothing. So with her even coming forth saying something about it, I mean, yes, everybody's going to start looking at Dre. What? You see the flashing?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I
ain't trying to cut you off. I just wanted to holler before I get out of here and say peace to everybody. I got to roll out. But I just wanted to say Peace. And see everybody next week, and yeah, peace.
For sure.
All right, so thanks.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right.
But yeah, what? That's just the commercials.
That's all the views.
No, that's Insta players. But we in a conversation. Okay. I'll tell you about all that stuff in a minute.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah. So I mean, it's just I like to see the full story of everything.
I'm gonna ask you this: have you ever been in a domestic situation?
No.
I'm just saying.
No. Because me, I'm the type like this. I don't like arguing because it gets you nowhere.
Right.
You raising your voice for what reason? You know what I'm saying? I don't even like yelling at my kids. You know what I'm saying? I know I have to do it on certain occasions, but no, I don't argue none of that stuff. There is no reason for me to do that because we could be arguing today, tomorrow we fist fight. For what? You know what I'm saying? Just some. You left the door to the microwave open. So what? So what? Nothing. That's my light bill. Man, I pay the light bill. Stuff like that. That's what aggravates relationships. I don't like to aggravate. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I can be boisterous. I can tell you what I want to tell you just by talking to you just like this.
Right. I don't like to argue either. So I completely understand
you're going to listen, hear me, and we can work on it, or you can go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put my hands on you to say, you better listen to me. No. I'm not going to do that. Now, have I ever gotten in a fight with a girl? Yes. I think every boy has. Because the girl that you fight is the girl that you like.
Yeah.
That's how it always happens.
Right.
But, I mean, I'm just saying, a lot of people, they condone that type of behavior. So a lot of females, they feel as if they have to stick around for it because their parents done went through it. So they see it and they like, well, my mama stuck around through it, so I gotta stick around.
Yeah,
through it.
or not even that. It can be, something they've been through, and it's brought their self-esteem down. They could have been raped, molested.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And
Abuse,
so now they feel like,
they follow abuse.
yeah. And so now they're like, oh, he really loves me because he's whooping my tail.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's got them to where, they're already insecure. Her self-esteem is down. So now she's really not going to go anywhere because no one else wants her in her mind.
But you know what that leads me to? That leads me to, and I hate to say this, but it's true, the pimp mentality.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand the pimp mentality. The pimp mentality is basically, you grown up. You're 21, you know what you want to do in life, all this other stuff, you know where you want to go in life.
Right.
Me as a pimp, I'm coming to you, I'm going to break you all the way down to the last thing that you have. On top of that, I'm going to build you up the way I want to build you up. Mm-hmm. And you're going to understand what I want you to understand.
But yes, Daddy.
You're stupid. I mean, but that's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's exactly what happens. And a lot of these guys that's in these abusive relationships where they hitting the woman and stuff like that, they have already done that. You done shun this woman away from her family or friends. She don't know nobody. She can't even look out the curtains.
Right.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all in public, her head down because she's scared if she look, you going to whoop her tail when y'all get out.
And you know what? I seen that the other day while I was at work. I was like, man, that's fried. Like, you got to be hitting this girl because I walked past him like 7 times and she just looking down at the ground. I'm like,
that's how it be. And the female not realizing that he's a worthless boy because he's not a man. He's a worthless boy.
I'm not even going to call him a boy. A slug.
I mean, my situation was my ex-boyfriend. He did provide and everything, but he became crazy because I had my own business. I have to be on my computer all the time. So he's like, you on that laptop and I'm talking to you and paying me no attention. And he want to just hit me out the blue. I'm like, oh no, we don't do that. So I warned him, like, you keep hitting me. You know what I'm saying? It happened probably a good 3-4 times before I was like, listen, I'm a slice you. Can I say that? If you put your hands on me again. And I guess he ain't believe me.
But what I want to know is, okay, for women that have been through that type of abuse, after the first one, what makes you say, you know what?
Because you want to believe him. you want to believe it'll never happen again. Oh, he was just drunk, or he was just upset, or maybe I shouldn't have said that like that.
Right.
You know, whatever the case may be. And then time may go by, week, 2, a month, where everything's good. And then he'll do it again. But see, now, you love him. In your mind, you love him. You know, and in your mind, you love him. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, well, he said he's sorry. Well, oh, he bought roses. Well, me, you know, we're going out to dinner with the kids.
Or he can take
you
you
know,
shopping, or he buy you
right. Basically, what he does, he puts his hands on you. He puts his hands on you, and then he try to give you that affection that he know you want. So that it'll make everything cool and smooth over until the next time.
In my
you know,
situation,
to me, it takes a woman. She has to build herself up to leave that situation.
I was in a transitioning state where I was moving, and like I was just it was like a big mess. I was moving to Atlanta. I had an apartment there, so then I decided to stay, and I ended up having to find an apartment here. So it was just like a big mess. I had to wait for my deposit to come back, and all this, and that. So I ended up staying here, and I had to temporarily stay with him, and he was like basically feeling like, oh, you know, I got this on lock. You know, she's in a situation where she's messed up, so
she needs me.
Yeah, exactly. So then, when I ended up moving to my apartment, that was like the time after when I had to go get him, like, because you're not gonna keep putting your hands on me. But when I was at his crib, he would do he'd lock me, do crazy stuff like beat me, lock me in the bathroom. Like I'm like, what the heck? Where do they do this at? Like, I'm not saying he beat me, but he like hit me, like punched me like a few times. Like, don't I'm not the person. I'm not for that, and I'm not built like that, and I ain't never seen that. And listen, that's why he got what he got. But I'm just saying.
But you know what? A lot of a lot of women will see another woman in an abusive situation and be like, you know, oh, that couldn't be me, or you know, whatever. Sometimes women beat women down too.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing that I want to talk about too, because like especially in the black community, we do that a lot. Whether it's male or female, we beat each other down. Then you see something happening to somebody, you say, "Oh, that could never be me. If I was her, I would do this, or if I was him, I would do this." Blah blah blah. But that could easily be you.
That's right.
So
see, I was always the girl like. You know, when I was younger, like, oh, girl, we can jump him. You want to jump him? Or something like that. You know, like, because I don't like that putting your hands on, you know, especially if I'm around, because I grew up in a house where that's all I've seen. You know, my stepfather was a crackhead, in and out of jail. You know, my mom did the best she could. So at a young age, I was fighting my mother's battles like 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? So, in a sense, it became like, oh, I never want this. No, I can't do this. Mom, why you letting him do this? Like, stealing our food. Things kids shouldn't have to go through.
Right.
But then when I grew up, I was in a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to get myself out of that.
Right. It's crazy, man. I know the subject needs to be talked about, but I hate talking about it. Because, especially for black women, man, I hate to see a black woman go through something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not the cloth that we're bred from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't bred from stuff like that. We never did stuff like that. So why now? Why?
See, I don't know what happened to great grandma and great grandpa where you stuck in there. You know what I mean? You stuck in there. It was cheaper to keep her.
Right. 36 and 38
you know?
years old.
Right. Been married for 50 years.
Great grandma and your great granddaddy is 36 and 38 years old.
I mean, you know, well, you said the greats, not the greats.
The greats is 36 and 38.
If you think about it, though, the times that we were growing up, your grandparents were older.
Mm-hmm. My grandparents were
your parents were
my mom's
maybe
older.
in their late 20s, late 20s, going 30s.
Yeah, my mom had
you know what I'm
me
saying? They kids wasn't spaced out like this child is 18, you having a baby now. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing stuff like that.
That's true.
Now is where, not really. That was rare. especially in the black community.
I mean, my grandma had 13 kids.
I'm just saying that was rare. Yeah, but you got to think about it too. Back then, big families, especially in the black community, that's what everybody wanted. That's why some of these old houses that you see had 7, 8 bedrooms. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they had those big families. Grandma and grandpa stayed up all night, cooking, cleaning, drinking, doing whatever they doing. Because why? Because all their kids are asleep. They doing this and doing that to make sure that their kids can go to school, eat this, that, and the other. Now it's like your child is 14 having a baby. Your mother is 27.
But you know what? Back then, too, you know, they swept a lot of stuff under the rug. It was what happens in the house stayed in the house. So if grandpa was beating the mess out of grandma, it stayed in that house. You know what I mean?
I ain't know my aunt was getting beat for years. Okay, so I was grown, and she been getting beat my whole life.
But see, that's the thing though. When you're a child, see, that's the thing too. When you're a child, everything that you did was as a child. There's nothing that you knew about adulthood until you became an adult.
True.
Like
and all the
now,
secrets start coming out, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know, because some things force you into, some things force you to grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some things really force you to grow up. Like I say for, you know, like say females that got raped at a young age, it kind of forces you to grow up. Right. You know what I mean? Especially that's when in black families, when you say stuff be swept under the rug.
Yeah,
there's a lot of black families that let their
I know exactly.
Kids and stuff be molested by the uncle. Don't say nothing. By he don't just molest the one, he molesting the other ones too, because y'all didn't say nothing to him. Y'all didn't stop him. You know, so I mean, I there's a forum on Instagram where I forget what it's called. It's something about Speak Up or something. It's about women being molested and raped and stuff. There's some horror stories, and it's mostly what do you call it? Incest.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
but that's been going
there's stories of like, oh well, he molested. You know, the cousin that came out said the story. Well, then the other cousin on her comment and like, he molested me too.
Yeah. But that went on. I mean, years before we even were thought of. That stuff been going on for ages, and it's crazy because a lot of people they don't understand that if you don't let me know something, I can't let them know something.
But see, back then, like, and when I say back then, I'm not talking way back. I'm talking maybe 80s. You know what I mean? When you go tell somebody, that goes to sweeping under the rug. Well, it happened to grandma so-and-so. You'll be all right. She lived. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need of you saying nothing, breaking up your auntie's happy home or something crazy like that. And as a child, you stuck like, hold on.
Yeah. And that messes up.
And then they continue to
and it really does. It really does.
They molested them until they 13 years old. My one friend, she was a stripper and she turned tricks because her uncle was raping her and her sisters since they were kids. She told Children's Services, came and got them for like a day. He got kicked out the house for one day and he came back the next day. And he continued to do it, but then he started giving her money when she got older. So that's all she knows, like, is to turn a trick because that's what she knows.
Because nobody else would actually step in and say this is wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you got to build yourself back up. Yeah. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I built myself back up. I had to look in the mirror and see my worth.
Right.
You know what I mean? But some women can't do that. Some women need professional help, you know, to do that. So it's all about getting the help you need.
And most black people are not going to seek professional help because black people, we all in that, oh no,
you can deal with it. Ain't nothing wrong with
you. We ain't gonna
right.
Talk to nobody. Everybody ain't strong, and everybody don't got that mind. It depending on what they went through, they're not going to take that as, you know, okay, well, I can handle this on my own, or I can get through this on my own, or I can, you know.
But that's why,
and it's a long process too.
That's why the abortion rate was going higher and higher every year because it was happening every year more and more often. A lot of stuff was going on, man.
Mom's taking daughters to the abortion clinic because her boyfriend keep getting the daughter pregnant. Why?
And you know what? And that goes broken. Yeah. You know, it's a cycle, and it's like.
Shh! I know what you. No.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's like, mom been abused, and now she want to hold on to this man. So, she put the kids on the back burner. It's a cycle, and it has to be broken. Yeah. It's a cycle.
But that's the thing. It would never be broken overnight.
No, it won't. It won't be. But people need to get help.
Been talked to,
They're the ones who had older days, the moms from the older days who had them sweeping in the rug, so that's what they do.
But if you ever see, because like when I was younger, I was off the hook. I acted out every chance I got. I was rebellious. And to me, the signs that I had, I look for signs like that in other people or other kids. Because if I see a child, most people be like, oh, they just baddest. They need their butt whipped. I don't see it like that. My first thing is, everything okay? Because some kids are just bad, but sometimes kids, right?
A lot of times, I used to teach preschool for 3.5 years, and I had some of that going on. This one little boy, I wanted to kick this little boy's butt at first, like this little crazy, little disrespectful little boy. But one day I had a good boy, a bad boy, the bad boy, and a medium boy in between. They just having a conversation in the bathroom. Take them 3 to the bathroom. Everybody will sleep. They're like, "Oh, seen one little boy put his finger to his mouth like he's smoking a joint." I'm like, "What you doing?" He's like, "Smoking weed." Okay, I don't know.
But see, that's the thing though. That's where.
But the bad little boys, they all say, "My dad do, my mom
no longer
do."
sacred anymore.
Right.
The child's place is never
because the parents do stuff in front of them.
Yeah.
So then,
but see, that's where the grandmas and the grandpas came in. At like when we were growing up, like get out of here. This ain't when grown folks talking. You shut up.
Right.
If somebody asks you a question, yes, sir,
what
no,
little
sir,
grown
yes,
people
ma'am,
conversation.
right.
The kids was off playing somewhere.
Yeah.
And a whole nother.
Come in that living room if you want to.
Right.
Unless you going straight to that front door. Come in that living room if you want to.
Nowadays, kids, you be like, "Where your mom?" "Oh, she gone. She went to the bar. She'll be back."
She might be back drunk. She might have a man with her too.
Yeah, and it'd be sad because this generation, I kind of feel bad for because the parents is gone on pills, powder, alcohol, and the kids are raising themselves.
Yeah, the little boy. So the little boy. He says, "My dad smoked crack." So the other little boys are like, "Okay, my mom smoked weed." The other boy said, "My dad smoked weed." He's like, "My dad smoked crack." I'm like, "Oh, no, his mom. My mom smoked crack."
But see, that's the parents telling them, because little kids didn't know about that stuff growing up. They don't know nothing about that.
Sure don't.
Now,
So it's what they hear.
Stuff and they run with it. The kid, man.
I don't know what's going on in that house, but that's why he was acting out. I was real nice to him after that, and I just treated him real, nice and respectful. And he was good. He respected me after, what I'm saying. But at first, he was acting out.
They're gonna act out. That's the thing, because they wanna feel like they're important.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, and I'm like, dude, you can't just whoop a child just because they bad. You need to find out exactly what's going on.
Exactly.
Because you may be whooping this child for something that somebody else is doing to them or around them.
Right.
Or they see something on TV. That's why, man.
Could you
show a little boy lap dance? 5-year-olds. So giving a little boy lap dance, but we already knew her mom was a,
So that's crazy.
Still,
that's like when you trying to go out because you want a babysitter and you trying to drop your child off over Uncle Ray Ray's, but every time they go over there, they crying and hollering like, "Please no," but you leave anyway. Yeah, parents need to watch for stuff like that.
She humping more than you hump. You like, what is this girl doing? How did she learn? She learned that from her mama, and that's a shame because she only 5 years old. I mean, yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is pull up World Star. You'll see it every day, man.
It's crazy stuff on there.
And it's like,
you're like, where is their mom? Like,
but see,
what are their
that's
parents
why
doing?
I love the fact, like in Canada, the women, they raise their, like if they working somewhere, they give them that paid time off to raise their children to a certain age where they can either go to school or they can have a nanny or something like that. They can talk. So if somebody is touching you or doing something bad to you, you can go and tell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this person doing this person. There ain't none of that 6-week unpaid stuff.
You got some companies
6
will.
weeks. Come on now, your baby is still learning.
Yeah.
So you think I'm about to drop my baby off at a daycare center that's open 24 hours a day?
Still
with, I don't
bonding.
know who you are just because it's Title 20. That don't mean nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your child's still in there getting abused, beat up by other kids that's in there.
Because I think not too long ago it was a man in the newspaper for molesting a child at a daycare. Some black man. Yeah.
There was somebody over here just past summer at this daycare beating on kids. Right over here off of.
See, that's why I don't play them games.
That one video with the
I don't
little
play
boy.
them
Y'all
games.
see that one video with the little boy beating the heck out of those babies?
Yeah.
I seen that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is like the way he was doing them babies?
I put it like this. Our generation, yeah, we have a lot of people that have a lot of screws loose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that's giving offspring to a lot more kids that have more screws loose.
Yeah.
So now you're raising a generation of loose screws.
And see, that's where I think it get kind of mixed up because they're not even raising.
Right.
You know, they're just they're
Or
here.
they're
You know what I
being
mean?
raised by
And a lot of people blame it. Oh, well, I had them young. I had my kids young,
And I did
but
too.
they're great.
Mine are too.
I can't see it. They
No.
rather. Some people just rather party.
But that
And,
goes to show
The boy, the guy that
wants
used
to
to hit
make a
me,
different life
he was a
for
crack
their
baby.
children. Like just because you went through something, your child do not have to go through.
and see, and that's the thing. Like with me, I had my first one young. I was 14, and I did not want it. She was a girl, and I refused to let her go through what I went through at all. My kids, you know how people say A1 day one. We were A1 day one. You know what I mean? And couldn't nobody touch her.
Yeah.
None of that. Then I had my son, and it was the same way. Like, yeah, we ride or die.
I wish I had a boy. I got two girls.
Does not mean your kids have to go through it, and people have to understand that because, I mean, look at the crack babies that's out here. A lot of them, man. There's a lot of crack babies that became professors, people that's running banks, stuff like that. Man.
You know, and let me tell you something about babies born addicted. Some of them. Can't speak for all of them.
Yeah,
I have a 9-year-old cousin. She was born addicted. That my baby's birthday I adopted her. She was born addicted to crack. She didn't. I delivered her and everything on my living room floor.
Wow.
She did not cry, make a noise for a week and a half.
Yeah, and that's,
A week and a half. She was so high. So when she finally did start, you know, making noise and sounds, of course they let her come home. But she's very emotional because of the drugs, but intelligent.
Oh yeah.
My baby read novels.
Yeah.
She is so intelligent.
The most smartest kids that are born, but people don't give them a chance because they're like, oh, you're just a crack baby. Your parents were high, blah blah blah. But that's not the reason. I mean, these kids still have the right to learn stuff, and half of them, like I said, half of them they grow up to be better than the people that were born normal.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I mean, I'm cool with it. I don't care how you were born. As long as you have a plan in life.
Yeah.
You have a plan in life, man.
It just depends. Because, like, my cousin, she's very intelligent. She's a college graduate. You know, she's doing very well. She was a crack baby. But my ex who hit me, he was crazy as I don't know what, even though he was raised by his auntie and them. But I think he was a heroin baby or something. His mom was on heroin. So he was born addicted. But he was, like I said, crazy. But he was raised with his auntie and uncle, and they, you know, taught him piano. He knew how to play, like, classical music and stuff like that. But he just was mentally not.
Had that dark side. Well, you know, some people, I think some people just don't get over certain things. Even though he was blessed enough to be raised by someone else, maybe he was just bitter and upset because his parents wasn't there. You know what I mean? So it's always an underline. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with my daughter who I adopted, she, like I said, she's very intelligent and everything, but she's very emotional. And she knows who her biological mother is and everything, but we don't know who her father is. And that eats her up. And she wants a father so bad. And me personally, I'm trying to see how I can help her and smooth her through this, because I don't want her to grow up and fall for some bull because she's looking for a father figure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's where, just like back then, man, a lot of guys that come into your life, they don't have to necessarily be in a relationship with you. They could just be like, you know what, I stay down the street. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to trust people nowadays.
Amen.
But then, it used to be, hey, look, I stay down the street, you can bring your kids by, whatever, we can kick it, barbecue, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? They will see that male figure that treats you a certain way, so now they know, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be treated, blah, blah, blah. But it don't have to be a relationship just because that man's around.
And, my daughter, she went to school. She came home one day last week. She said, my teacher asked me who was my male influences, my male role models. Of course, she has her brother, but he's not, in Columbus. And then an ex of mine, who Lord knows he should have been left in his father's sack, okay?
On that note, we're going to take a commercial break. This is the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. Y'all already know Swamp had to dip out a little bit early. Had to take care of some business. But we'll be right back with Mila, Najee, and Charmaine Scott right here on WUDG Underground
Putting
Columbus.
the first and last.
College Radio Day, let's go.
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. with 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
WUDG.
Columbus.
Always streaming live at undergroundcolumbus.com.
Get your asses over to ZTPMag.com. Check it out. It's that time of year again for all your little boys and girls. Check out the best music from everywhere in every form. Raw, beautiful, old. ZTPMag.com.
In a small village in Romania, after the 8th grade, students desiring to attend high school must pay their own way for transportation. From the village of Mochu to Cluj to Apahita, it costs $350 American per year per child for the bus ride of over 1 hour each way. With your help, 8 Roma children will be able to accomplish something their parents and grandparents could not do. Most of their parents have not received an elementary education. This year, 3 boys and 5 girls can have that chance to attend high school. Will you help? Please make a donation of whatever you can to help these 8 children get their high school education. Make your donations payable to Worthington Presbyterian Church, 773 North High Street, Worthington, Ohio, 43085. And add on the memo line, bus transportation. Your donation will make a dream become a reality.
NWA Midwest Championship Wrestling is looking for interns. Have you heard of Ric Flair? Well, this is the company that brought you Ric Flair before he went to the WWE, and we're looking for interns to work behind the scenes hand in hand with production, with audio, with video, and with podcasts and radio. Contact Damon Dury, the big dog, at 740-971-3968.
Check out DJ Sparky Monday nights from 7 to 11 p.m. right here on Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
Hey guys, Scott Shelton here again, Campus Director for the Ohio Media School. Are you looking for a career in media, radio, television, sports broadcasting, or film and video production? You need to come check out the Ohio Media School's Columbus campus. You want a job that you will love, and we have the training to get you started. Stop by the Ohio Media School's audio and video studios to check out the opportunities and internships that we have for our students and graduates. Call 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com.
College Radio Day is Friday, November 4th.
Hey, this is Sean Lennon, and I support college radio. I feel like it's the final frontier of, like, real people versus the robot corporations, you know?
Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers.
10 years ago, you couldn't Google our name. You couldn't ask Jeeves about what our band was. We did not exist. But things like college radios, and that translates into word of mouth, and that translates into people coming to shows. I think it's just, I can't stress enough the importance of that.
Nikki Silver from NPR's The Kitchen Sisters.
College radio is just an incubator, a great place for people to be experimenting and pushing it out there. It's learning how to present your ideas, how to tell a story in a way that's going to be convincing and, really influence people.
College Radio Day is Friday, November 4th, the day when college radio stations come together across the country. For more information, please visit collegeradio.org.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. With 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To pitch your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
You are listening to UndergroundColumbus.com, the Ohio Media School. Across this state, across this country, across this continent, today, right now, college radio is united. This is College Radio Day.
Join Ohio Media Schools and Power 107.5 Dummy, Huge Deal Styles, and Hughes Entertainment for the All-City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion. The event is Saturday, November 12th at Crown Plaza North, 6500 Doubletree Avenue in Columbus. The Alumni Jam Reunion is going down between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. With 4 DJs and a live band. You won't want to miss the hottest event on this cold November night. Book rooms today for only $89. To find out more, call 614-885-1885.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
Make that graduation day the best day ever with a graduation banner from Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery. Graduation banners that stand out. You can order a graduation banner for $65 with no picture or $100 with a picture. picture. It contains the congratulations, the name, the school name, and that class year. And included is a free t-shirt. Graduation banners that stand out. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. To place your order, call 614-297-0935. That's 614-297-0935. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, located at 1986 Cleveland Avenue. Peggy's Monogramming and Embroidery, graduation banners that stand out. Get your graduation banner today.
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground Columbus. It all goes down in the underground.
For more raw, beautiful, bold, head over to ztpmagazine.com.
Only on undergroundcolumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on undergroundcolumbus.com.
Ronic. Peter! Live back in the building, baby. Since day one. Who is it? Peter! You know the name. Yeah. I kill him. Every time I hit the stage, I kill him. Every time I grab the mic, I kill him. Live action, baby. Yeah. What? Ooh, you kill him. Yeah. Ooh, she be killing them. Ooh, killing them. Ooh, she be killing them. Every time I hit the scene, ooh, I kill him. Yeah. Ooh, you kill him. Ooh, she be killing them. Ooh, killing them. Ooh, she be killing them. Every time I hit the scene, ooh, I kill him. I be the dame on the dole, on the building, the block, cloud on my brain. I'm from Detroit, but where we rock the Timbs and Benny. When we hit the club, tilt it up from for you, cause we up on the game. Get out of line, and we low like a pop on your lane. Show you the reason that the action is live. When you think it's over, we run up on the side. Tear the club up, to all my fellas, put your L's up. Feelings so saucy, better cuff your mans up. This all it takes is a hit of the line. Couple bottles of black label, I'll be freaking them down. It's not only proven, it's a fact. If I speak it, then I did it, bitches. This ain't only rap. Snatching, especially if I've been feeling them. I hit the stage and be like, oh, she can kill them. Yeah. Ooh, can kill them. Yeah. Ooh, she can kill them. Ooh, killing them. Ooh, she can killing them. Every time I hit the scene, ooh, I kill them. Yeah. Ooh, can kill them. Ooh, she be killing them. Ooh, killing them. Ooh, she can killing them. Every time I hit the scene, ooh, I kill them. It's off a party, favor, turning friends to enemies. So smiling in my face, backstab, but you's a friend of me. We got my city, my hood, I stay my 313s. Legal shit, live action, all my LPGs. I realize, wanna see my downfall. Let your hair down, I'm climbing up, you with bonzos. Eeny, meeny, with the smelly faces. Perfection faces, bases, you got too many faces. It's live back, rude. Do you mighty best? Jurassic Park in the best room, and I'm begging at my knees. I got nothing to lose, and you have the right to flee. I have no right to choose, and I know you bought it, but I still wanna give it to you. And I know you said it, but I still wanna give it to you.
That was the Kill Tones with Jurassic Funk. I know we just had to hit y'all off with something different. I know y'all getting tired of hearing all that hip hop and R&B all the time, so we had to hit y'all with something different, man. It's the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. I'm your boy DJ Kid Kash. Y'all already know Swamp had to leave the building. I am still joined in the building with Miss Mila Najee.
What it do? What it do?
Look at her trying to be. What it do? What it do? Can't nobody hear all that? No, just playing.
What's that, love? What it do?
You stupid. Oh, man. Hey, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's 9:59, 1 minute away from the top of the hour of 10 o'clock. And this is not the love station, so you won't hear nothing like this. Playing that old soft music.
Hey, baby, how
right?
you doing?
You won't hear nothing like that. Because we get amp up in here. This the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. You know what it is.
What it do? What it do?
Right. See how quick that just switched up? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, man. Nobody called in to get these tickets to this All City 80s and 90s Alumni Jam Reunion on Saturday, November 12th. So since you guys didn't call in, maybe next time. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. And we up out of the building. You already know what it is. We're going to end off the day with the boy Big Cleezo featuring J1 with Panties on the Floor.
It's a Kid Kash and Swamp Show. We coming live with a new exclusive.
Y'all heard it right there. New exclusive. Right here on the Kid Kash and Swamp Show. Let's go.
She done come here looking for love. I know there's no way you came here for. And I was just wondering how many drinks would it take for me to get your panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, Robin West. Panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how many drinks would it take for you to bend that ass over like baby and make it shake. All's fair in love, understand me, it's war. I won't stop until them panties hit the floor. 1 shot, 2 shots, or maybe 3 for you to leave this motherfucking club and come home with me. And I can tell she lonely and need some love in her life. Says she got a man, but he ain't loving her right. So I must be a type she feeling lucky tonight. And I'ma beat it up if he not fucking you right. She ain't come to this club looking for no scrub. I got that dope, baby. Come here, get you a buzz. How you ODing on this like thinking you in love? Tell the truth, couple shots to get her loose. Double shot of goose, now she sticky like candy. Couple shots later, now she coming out them panties.
I know that's not what you came here for. And I was just wondering how many drinks would it take for me to get your panties on the floor, 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 panties on the floor.
See you wondering how many drinks it is gonna take to get the panties to the floor, but baby, it's gonna take a lot more than drinks, some conversation. I wanna get up in your mental, feel you out. You so sexy, like your style, the way you kiss my hand and smile. You got this little thing going, can't deny it. Yeah, I'm on it, yeah, them panties might be coming off. You keep it up with this. You got the heart of a gentleman, and that I can't resist. Patron shots in me, lights dim low. Now I know I'm getting stirred, cause he looking like Trey Songz. Brown skin glistening, attentive listening. You got me all hypnotized. I like the way you grip my thighs. Damn, baby, you're fine. I wanna make you mine. Throw me a few more shots and add a little more time, man. Yeah, I'm digging your style, I'm digging your flow. Go ahead and put them down to the floor.
I know that's not what you came here for. And I was just wondering how many drinks would it take for me to get your panties on the floor.
Robin Wesley Production.
Panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor.
If that pretty, I could kiss it for an hour. Might even kiss it while she in the shower. Straight devour. Understand me, wake up the next morning in my crib. How you looking for them panties on me?
Panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor. She done come here looking for love. I know that's not what you came here for. And I was just wondering how many drinks would it take for me to get your panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor. Panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor, panties on the floor.
Robin West Production.
For the hottest
R&B instrumentals, you gotta holler at Robin Wesley Production.
The Kid Kash and Swamp Show. Y'all be hearing that plenty more, plenty more, plenty more. So, with that being said, man, we up and out of here. Y'all know what it is. Peace.
Broadcasting from the underground studios at the Ohio Media School in Columbus, Ohio. This is WUDG Underground.